And there you have it, Coldplay. Good morning, everybody. The day after the Super Bowl. I think they performed that one last night, didn't they?
I think so.
What do you think of the halftime show?
I thought they were very energetic for older dudes.
Coldplay? They're not older dudes.
Come on, they're not, 18-year-olds like who was in the audience.
All right.
But I thought they were great. I liked it.
I'm trying to think how old Chris Martin and the gang is. They have been around for a while, but...
Beyonce was looking thick like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Too thick.
Oh, there you go with your white man stuff.
Too thick.
There you go.
That thickness scares me. It's a little too thick for this white ass.
I like
Fucking
those.
Bruno Mars was dressed in a garbage bag. Halftime show stunk.
There we go.
It wasn't vile, like, oh, I hate this so much. It was just like...
It's nothing special,
It was
though.
nothing special. It was lip syncing. It was just shit.
You don't like that adorable Bruno Mars?
I do. I think he's good, but I don't need to watch them lip sync. I'd rather watch the guy trip on a word, and miss a note and sing. I would enjoy that more.
They got to play it very, very safe. There he is in his garbage bag. That's very funny. They got to just keep it very polished and very safe. I think it takes away from it. And then you got all those. Then you got all the kids playing their instruments, and they're not playing their instruments. No one could hear your stupid instruments.
They had like little girls jumping up and down with violins. It's like, that's not how violins work.
But if you look really closely, they weren't even coming close.
Not even close.
With their bow.
And Beyonce's, look, she's talented, yeah. Enough already with her. I know why they put them on the Super Bowl, because that's not the guys are going to watch anyway.
Yeah.
So you want to get the halftime show to get people who might not. I get it. But I didn't care about it.
For the name recognition. I was at a Super Bowl party down in Philly, and it brought the women running to the TV.
They love the Beyonce.
For the halftime show.
Oh, they love a Beyonce.
And Bruno Mars is about this big. He is
an action figure. He's tiny.
He is. I peed next to him here at Sirius XM one day.
Oh, really?
He is tiny.
He's like a little piece of Hawaiian candy.
He can't be more than 5'2", 5'3".
I would use him as a hood ornament.
Yeah, he really is a little fella.
He is a little thing.
He's riding in the Preakness. Fucking little twerp.
And why do they have to have Bruno Mars? They didn't have confidence in Coldplay? Bringing in the numbers or keeping the people?
No, they're trying to get every demo. Like, he's a younger
but they've had Bruno already.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing was about, like recapping how many people, like everybody who's done it before. Beyonce's been there before, Bruno's been there before, Coldplay's been there before.
Coldplay wasn't there before.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe it's Coldplay's first time.
I felt like they felt like they had to pump up the Coldplay a little bit, so they bring in Bruno. Because he brings in the numbers, so does Beyonce.
Beyonce, boy.
It was all right.
The only part I liked was when they were walking on the stage, and it looked like they were actually walking, but they weren't. It was just the stage was moving. I thought that was very good. They confused me.
You got a little confused by that?
Yeah.
I hate when they give it to the people in the audience, the fans, all those cards to hold up at halftime, and it's confusing.
Well, if you're there, you're paying a lot of money to go to the Super Bowl, and now you have to be part of some fucking performance and hold up a card. Who wants to do that? You want to go to the bathroom, maybe get a beer, maybe, get your phone going and get some pictures. Pictures.
Smoke somewhere, find somewhere to smoke.
I think Jimmy's garbage bag line just gave me the hiccups. I'm fucked now.
What do you think about Lady Gaga there, Jimmy?
She was amazing.
She was fantastic.
That's why she was amazing. That's why I'm a little monster. I'm a very big fan of Mama Monster. She was excellent.
She did a great job at that.
Yeah, she really fucking belted it out.
Yeah.
I knew she would because earlier they showed the clip of her talking about Whitney Houston's performance and how she loved it so much. So I know she was trying to represent this.
Well, no one's going to beat the Whitney Houston version ever.
Oh my God,
that was ridiculous! Wasn't she crying during it?
She was like sweating on her nose, like a little sweat on her nose.
Was it the coke or was she?
I don't know what brought the performance out, but it was worth it.
Something was bringing moisture.
Molly Matlin was my favorite part.
She has some big ass deaf titties.
That's all we were thinking too.
Those titties ain't deaf.
Wow. They say another part of your body takes over.
Man.
In her case, it was her titties.
Yeah, in college I dated a deaf girl.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you speak sign language? No.
But she read lips pretty well.
Okay.
And
how long did that last?
She was hot.
But how long did that last?
It was only a summer. It was only like a summer. It was a summer thing on campus. Yeah.
It was a text relationship. Phone calls, not so much.
Yeah, no calls. She would just knock on the door and show up in my apartment.
Nice.
That would wear thin.
Nice.
But she had a fat one.
Fat ass?
And she was just grunt. It was a lot of grunting during sex.
Could she talk well? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She could talk well.
Whitney's outfit during that fucking was horrendous.
Yeah, it was some kind of tracksuit, right?
She's dressed like
Look at the sweat and the tears.
Joey Buttafuoco.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, that
she's
was
a really bad outfit.
that was the style. What year was that?
90?
Around 90, 89, 90, 91. Okay.
91.
In Tampa Bay.
Killed it.
It was pre-taped, but still good.
Yes.
Killed it.
Let's go right to the phones. Everyone has something to say here this morning. Ralphie in Ohio, good morning. The day after the Super Bowl, my God.
I just want to say Jimmy can pick him. I mean, Jimmy's a great guy. Got nothing on this guy. Jimmy picked the Broncos from day one.
Wow.
What is it, 47-0, Jimmy?
I was joking. I said they're going to win by 27.
Yeah.
But I predicted the Broncos would smash Carolina.
Did you really
Jimmy.
believe the Broncos were going to win? Or were you going for the goof there?
Cam Newton is very good, and I think he's a great player. But it was just because everybody was so convinced he was going to win.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I know Peyton Manning's older and he's banged up, but he's still fucking, again, even though it was a defensive game.
He didn't win that game.
He
No.
didn't lose it, though. He
No,
didn't
but
He
lose
didn't
it.
lose
Yeah.
it. You're right about that, but it was the defense that won that game. The
The
last two
defense.
games for the Broncos.
Yeah.
Von Miller.
Von Miller was
Peyton Manning
ridiculous.
It just didn't feel like they were going to win.
Yeah, Ralphie, what?
Huge Peyton Manning fan, but I hope he goes out, man. I was hoping he was going to announce it last night, man. You know, hey, I'm going to go out and like a champ, you know. But I
Yeah,
was really
the
hoping
Elway.
he announced it.
Elway exit.
But
Yeah,
now-
you know,
Yeah.
Elway
Yeah,
exit.
for real.
But now he's thinking, well, maybe another season. Maybe
Oh,
another
I don't know.
season.
For that money.
They should let him just be the backup and just kind of enjoy a year of football where he doesn't even really have to play much.
Yes. You know what the best part of the whole game was? When they showed Eli in a fucking... Eli hating on him.
Yeah, what's wrong with Eli?
Eli's a jerk because he got nothing to hold over Peyton anymore. He got 2 Super Bowls, too.
Everyone's jumping up and down because Peyton's getting his second Super Bowl and Eli's barely reacting.
Barely. He
It's your
reacted
brother,
already.
you fucking asshole.
That video is all over YouTube, man.
Oh, look at that shit.
Eli's not happy that his brother won another Super Bowl?
He's like, fuck.
They both have 2 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the other brother, though. Look at the third brother. He's just like,
Yeah, Cooper.
Which one's Cooper?
He's the one holding up
He's
the
the
board.
one that was trying to hook up that rope.
Oh, of course that's Cooper. It looks just like a Manning. Without the skills.
Oh,
The one that just stood up.
He's the best lay. That's what they say.
Is that him?
Yeah,
that's him.
it even hurts for him to lift up his own kid. Well, his brother's got Super Bowl rings.
He's got no
He
muscle mass.
can't lift up his own kid. Looks like a Manning,
Bringing the
though.
kids on purpose, actually. Just get some FaceTime with my grandma and grandpa. Hey, look at those kids. They're like, hey, we brought Super Bowl rings. What do you want?
What's wrong? What's
does he
wrong
do
with
for a living?
Eli?
What does he do for a living, Cooper? We've talked about him before.
I forget.
But I mean, to have 3, like Archie Manning, Eli, and Peyton, like 3, a legendary quarterback.
I forget. I think
He got injured, though, right, in high school?
I know he has that stenosis, the
What's that?
spinal stenosis.
Oh, so there's a reason he can't play.
Yeah, our friend Caitlin has that.
He was like Joe Kennedy.
Where
the
you
one
get-
Kennedy that didn't hold office.
I wonder if that's easier to live with yourself with that. Like saying, you know what, I got a spinal issue, I couldn't play.
He didn't have a choice. I mean, he gets hit the wrong
Yeah.
way. He's paralyzed for the rest of his life.
Okay.
Yeah.
That spinal stenosis doesn't play. That's
Yeah, okay.
bad shit.
And he's the oldest brother. That's the real
Oh,
kicker.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, he's the
Imagine
oldest.
watching your 3 kid brothers.
Yeah, your 2 kid brothers and your pop.
Oh, right, yeah. They got to pretend that your job's interesting.
That's all.
No, yeah, new acquisitions. Well, hold on, let me tell you about the Super Bowl, then you can tell me the new acquisitions.
You think at this point he just blows off Thanksgiving? Oh, God, I'm not going there
I'll just
again.
send the email.
He tries to jump in and relate. Like, they're like, yeah, man, the fucking fourth quarter. He's like, I hear you. Our fourth quarter wasn't very good, fiscally. And they're like, oh, good. Go ahead, Cooper. You take the floor.
Down at the factory.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it.
You think the brothers let him wear a ring every once in a while?
Oh, my God.
Just give it back on Sunday, please. You can have it for the weekend.
Man, that's a hard position for Cooper.
Yeah, Jimmy
man.
picked the Broncos. I went with the masses. I thought it was going to be a blowout,
I thought-
Panthers blowout.
I just thought they were going to win it.
But that defense is ridiculous.
I love them. I love Denver's defense. Like, why the Cowboys can't have that, Jimmy? Us.
Why
You know what
can't
it is?
any
Denver,
team have
well,
that?
Denver probably has a GM.
But
who
they had
doesn't
somehow
own the team.
players. They had somehow old players. Ware's over there. It's like,
Yeah, but they brought in Wade Phillips.
and old coach.
Yeah, they brought in Wade, though, who was a year ago on the couch watching football.
Jerry
And
Jones the problem.
He came in to run that defense. That ridiculous defense.
Redonk.
You're right, though. I mean, Peyton didn't lose the game, but he didn't win the game.
He didn't have to.
Yeah.
The defense won that.
He played his position.
Game.
He played his position.
And the defense won the game against the Patriots as well.
Who says the quarterback got to be the star all the time? Nobody says, "Hey, nose tackle, what the fuck you doing?"
Sometimes it's just don't fuck it up.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
It's a great ending to Peyton Manning. So does he announce his retirement in the next week or two?
I say yes.
But maybe he takes the loop around the NFL next year. You take the
I think
loop.
don't announce it too quick. You know, let's see who comes at you. But know in your heart what you want to do from now. I think he knows.
If he takes the loop next year, he gets the brand new golf clubs.
I don't think he needs them.
I know.
There's nothing they can give Peyton Manning that he can't.
I always found that funny, though, when the big sports star takes the loop and every team has to give him something, and the player doesn't need it.
Ooh, they gave Shaq a fur chair.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
A
Where's
chair
all
made
that
out of
shit?
fur. There you go, Shaq. We gonna miss you.
I say he takes the loop.
Yeah,
There's an understanding, like, I'm playing next year, but I'll be the backup. Maybe I'll come in every once in a while here and there.
I think this
and
one
take
was the loop. I think this was the one's the loop. Because he already told Belichick that, hey, this is my last rodeo. He already telling everybody that.
So it'll just be a matter of time before he announces he's done, right?
They all knew.
Yeah, man, he knew his knees. He knows how his knees are hurting in the morning.
Don't go out with a 6-win season. Just fucking go home already.
Just go home
Open
with
a
it.
car dealership and put Ben Gay on your arms for the rest of your life.
So you don't look like one of those old players walking out. I felt that was supposed to be a nice moment, but all the MVPs from the past Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I felt I was feeling
felt horrible?
I was feeling their aches and pains. These guys were having a tough time walking on the field.
The NFL got to show old players, walking around being regular, so this concussion thing won't,
Those guys weren't being regular. Some of those guys were a little too young to be walking like that. I understand the older guys coming out.
Right. But they all look like older guys.
Yeah, but some of those guys were mid to upper 40s walking a little rough.
Even the guy from last year, I'm like, why is he walking like
Joe Namath looked great.
Yeah, he can still sexually
Fucking
harass.
Joe Namath looked awesome. Bart Starr, he's old.
Len Dawson. I looked up Joe Namath. He's
so good.
He's 72.
He looked
72
great,
years
man.
old.
You know, it's funny. So many. There's so many big names on this, and again, there's Bart Starr, there's Joe Namath, there's Bradshaw, there's Roger Staubach, Lynn Swann, Randy White.
Love Randy.
But every once in a while, they'd throw in one. It was like a great defensive player, whatever. And Larry Blurchick, from Super Bowl 11.
Like he was a walk-on.
Nobody remembers
knew.
him.
No.
And then they booed Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And he's basically a hometown boy. He grew up 30 minutes north of that place.
Oh, yeah, they booed him. But he knew they were going to boo him because he didn't even go to the circle. He, go to the center. He just walked right out and kept walking.
Well, it didn't help that he walked out like a rock star. Like, the rest of them have an old
He looked
suit.
good, too. Yeah, he looked good.
The rest of the guys have a suit they bought like 10, 15 years ago, and he comes out like he's a fucking supermodel.
He got Tom Ford on.
I think he was the first one that came out with the sunglasses on. That didn't help either.
And he did not stop at that circle where they had whatever.
Are you supposed to stop at the circle?
Yes, they had a spot. You see the circle on the ground, the yellow circle?
Oh, all right.
Everybody stopped there first, wave, and then go to the side.
He's not a very likable guy, even though he's probably the best ever.
Yes, he's great. I like that.
I don't know if he's the best. Yeah, I guess he is.
He looks like he can still play, too. All right.
That was a lot. Good seeing all those older guys.
Yes, all these big names popping out. Jerry Burke.
One of the guys from the Cowboys was the MVP.
Yes,
He played
Larry.
opposite.
It was 95. It was it drives me. I always forget his last name.
Played opposite of Neon Dion and on defense.
It was against Pittsburgh. It was
yes,
oh my God, I always forget his name. Larry.
the best game of his life.
What is it?
We'll have it in a
tell me.
second.
Larry Brown.
Brown.
Okay, yes.
Brown.
Yeah, Steve Young looked great when he came out. Larry Zonka.
Zonk.
He was all right. He should have problems with his head.
I watched the old stuff all day of the Super Bowl stuff, like all the footage they played. They showed a whole bunch of shows before the game came on.
Yeah.
I watched all of it. It was great. They watched the show about the golden footballs, everybody going back to their high school.
Right.
And giving the football. I watched all of it.
Very
Loved
cool.
it.
You love the whole
NFL
thing.
films got the best shit.
Yeah, they
You
sure
can't
do.
beat them.
Frank in the Bronx. Go ahead, Frank.
What's up, gentlemen? What's
Hey, man.
up? Sherrod, what's up, my man?
What's up, brother?
Real quick, I got two things. Before the game, Cam Newton comes out and practices with gold cleats on that say MVP. Gold. He's walking around.
Niggas.
He's walking. Yeah, I don't want to. What the hell? How about that? Like a glass finger. Anyway, he's walking around with those shoes on before the game, and hey, I believe he was the MVP. But right there and then, I said to myself, after I lost the fucking coin toss as well, I said, I think this team's gonna lose their ass today. And the kid could not get it done, and defense is what happened to him. I say and I'm afraid that this guy's going to be on a mission to win something the next few years.
Right.
But he got slapped around by a team that really had the Super Bowl stunk. I mean, they had more yards than Denver. It was crazy.
It was a good.
And then the teammate,
I liked it.
They announced from the Chicago Bears, defensive lineman Chip Jefferson.
Why did he walk out of the press conference?
He's a child.
Started to cry. Oh, by the way,
He's upset. It's like, grow up, man.
Why was he upset?
Because they lost.
Just frustrated by the whole
embarrassed.
thing.
All
Well,
the
he only lost one game all year. He's not probably that great at losing.
Oh, right. So this is only their second loss,
second
right?
loss of the season.
Holy fuck.
Atlanta gave him like first one.
That's right. So the season's a bust.
And all those strippers he promised that he gonna bring the ring back to wherever he's from.
You don't walk out with gold cleats with MVP on it, though. I think you got to be a little more humble for the Super Bowl, Sherrod.
Yes.
Do all that shit after the fact.
What, Frank?
4 minutes left in the game.
Oh,
They're down by 6 points. Cam gets the ball knocked out of him. It's a fumble. All he has to do is jump in the fray. There's like 6 monsters trying to fight for the ball. He's literally right there. All he's got to do is jump on it. He doesn't do it. He doesn't jump in. And Phil Simms says he obviously doesn't really care about the football game.
Phil Simms.
You want to look at it. He's looking at it. The ball's literally right at his feet. And he doesn't jump in the fray. And the guy, Phil Simms, even said, I don't think he really cared about getting into that.
Oh, Phil Simms should shut up. I doubt he doesn't care.
Yeah, maybe
the guy fucking runs the ball. He's great. He doesn't not care.
Maybe he was worried about one of those linebackers snapping his throwing arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one other thing, how does a guy from Denver say he wants Budweiser? Don't you think Coors Light is pissed off the shit from the Rockies?
Yeah, I think you got to go.
Are they in bed together? Are they? Maybe he had a private deal with Budweiser.
He owns 2 distribution.
Budweiser distribution.
There
you go.
Peyton.
All right, so he's got to have a bud.
Later, boys. Have a great day, Sherrod. I love race sports.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Let's go to Atlanta. Ford in Atlanta. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up?
Good morning.
Hey, Sherrod.
What's up, man?
Caught you in Columbia with my friend. Just wanted to say that was a great show.
Thank you.
With Tracy. It was awesome.
Thank you,
I
man.
just wanted to see what you guys thought with like having a player like Cam Newton, such a competitor. I mean, I kind of dig it in some ways. Like, yeah, it can be kind of coming off like a little bit of an asshole. But, like, at the same time, I almost kind of dig the genuine aspect of it because I kind of hate when guys just go up there and it's like that fake interview. Right. And, I mean, I don't know. Like, what's your take on that?
Well, I mean, you come across like a kind of a sore loser, but, I mean, if he is a competitor, I think you're right. I think you want these guys to act like
human beings
and not that bullshit we're just used to seeing over and over again.
I want to see the interview. I didn't see it, the post-game. I don't like anybody that wears MVP warm-up shoes. I find that to be annoying.
Can you walk in with your MVP warm-up shoes today, Jimmy?
Yes, but it's the most valuable pussy. And it's a financial statement about how much I've spent.
I think we need warm-up shoes around here.
But I want to see him walk. I don't mind the guy being cocky, I think he's great. But I don't like anybody that you can't wear an MVP gold warm-up shoes.
But that's the fun thing about it. Like,
dickish.
if you wear that, some people are going to like you for wearing that. Then there's some people going to like that you get popped in the mouth and lose for wearing that. So it's like fun to watch.
That's true.
Was it a bad question that made him walk off?
I didn't see the question.
It was more of just like he was kind of like they just kept kind of asking over and over. Yeah. They're like, hey, like, what do you think? Did you guys get outplayed? Blah blah. And
no,
dude. How good is this Denver defense?
Beautiful.
They frustrated Tom Brady and Cam Newton. That's crazy.
They put the pressure on Tom Brady. They beat him how he's supposed to beat him. Put him on the ground.
Both guys couldn't get anything fucking done.
Von Miller is a genius because he said even the week of Tom Brady, that game, he said if I sack him twice, we're going to win the game. Yeah, and he not only sacked him, he got an interception. It was like, holy shit.
Von Miller was ridiculous. Let's see what the part where he walked off the press conference. Thank you, Ford in Atlanta. Appreciate
no problem. Oh, I wanted to say, hey, Jimmy, I caught you in Charlotte. Great show, by the way.
Thanks for coming.
Nice. All right, let's see how this went down. I didn't see this. I was too busy driving.
Can you put into words the disappointment you feel right now?
You lost.
Cam, on that fumble, looking at the ball, you thought that you were trying to pick it up and extend the play, or is that why you didn't hit the deck hard?
No.
Did you ever change anything defensively to take away more running lanes?
No.
I know you're disappointed, not just for yourself, but your teammates, because you guys talked about how you are a band of brothers coming in. It's got to be real tough for everybody to unlock.
He's emotional.
Yeah. And that was it.
Yeah, I don't think he's being a dick. I think he's just going to cry.
Yeah?
He's about to cry.
He is extremely bummed out.
He's emotional.
There was one of these players that they showed crying. They kept the camera on him for a while when he was crying at the end. It's like, I get it.
Yeah.
I would too.
I get it.
You know what I mean? That's a big. That's a big game to lose.
It's a huge game, and there's, I don't know, maybe 1 billion people watching.
Yeah.
I think he would get caught up in it a bit.
For years and years. And it's a Super Bowl 50, so that's a big one.
50. I don't understand why they don't mic the...
That's the guy crying.
Yeah, but God, he cried. Brandon's like some grandmother.
Wow. Josh Norman is about to be the new Jordan Cryface. The Jordan Cryface is terrific. I don't think anyone's going to beat the Jordan Cryface.
Man, that's bad.
In those press conferences, why don't they mic the room? I don't understand why they don't do that yet.
Yeah, it sounds real echoey. Yeah, it's echoey.
No, you can't really hear the question. There's got to be a better way to do that. But, Josh Norman had a good cry.
That guy Cam Newton didn't want to talk, though. You could tell he was afraid that if he talked, he was going to fucking blubber. Yeah. He was probably afraid he was going to blubber.
You know what? They were heavily favored.
I knew it was getting bad when they started complaining about calls and shit. I was like, they complaining to the refs?
What was the point spread on this thing? Do you know, Travis, going into the game, what the point spread?
Last I had checked, it was 4.5, but I think.
Oh, that's not up. Okay.
Somebody made some money.
Yeah, he was a little over. I think the idea is when you realize you've been a little overhyped for the game, that's probably hard. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I think it's more why he wasn't talking in the press conference was more embarrassment, and
of course it is.
Like because you hype yourself up.
Everybody's like, "You gonna win it," and you're telling cancer kids, "I'm gonna win this for you. This gonna kill your cancer."
All of a sudden, all of them died. It was so bad. I'm gonna win for you. And there's a bunch of dead cancer kids. Thanks a lot, Cam. Thanks a lot. What was his last words? I don't know. He just was weeping and he pushed out the little. We had a little IV in him and he pushed it out and faded. Thanks a bunch, Cam, for fake promises.
That's tough though. After the year the team had and he had.
That's right.
That is rough.
Don't make false promises to cancer kids. That's the word. When I ever promise cancer kids, they're like, "Are you gonna win? We'll see."
I can't promise you. Right.
50-50.
We'll see.
You're not pointing toward the stands where you're going to hit the ball, Jimmy?
No, I'm not.
No?
I'm not. I'm like, if I make it out without arthritis or a concussion, it's a win. I don't know. Are you going to win? I'm going to put it right back on him. What are you doing to win? Just sitting around telling everybody else to win. Why don't you get out there and fucking make your stake in this world?
You could promise the little fellow a bunt.
Yeah.
I'm going to bunt the ball for you. I could do that.
I can promise you this, kid. I'll do the best I can. If that's not good enough, go fuck yourself. I know I'm not supposed to say that right now because you're coughing.
No, I like that. I like the truth in it.
I can promise you I'll take the first ball. I won't swing at the first ball. That'll be for you, son.
Are you going to win it for me? He doesn't have much time left, Cam. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but that, I don't know, why don't you should be talking to their defense? Right. How about you guilt their defense into not sacking me, you little fuck? Don't put the cancer whammy on me. What do you want me to do? Jesus Christ.
Oh,
that's what they ought to do. Send in the Denver defense, and when they're all around crying, go, "I want Cam to do it." They're like, "Oh, no, we can't sack this guy." The fucking bald kid's crying. What am I going to do? Oh, no.
Man, that sucks. Cam was wearing something else besides his MVP shoes.
Oh, no.
John in Jersey, go ahead.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, I don't watch this guy very often, but I'm watching the pregame, and he comes out with his gold shoes on, and in a black T-shirt with a freaking gold Superman emblem blasted on his chest. I thought, oh, man.
Oh, he went Superman emblem as well?
Superman these hoes.
Oh, man, and then he's got the gold shoes.
Superman these
hoes.
hoes.
No, look at this guy.
Hey, that's his style, man. But, hey, if
That's
you
how
don't
he came
like
out-
it.
He came out for the warm-up like that.
You like that then you like that he lost. So it's like it's still part of the game. It's like he's not going to change that.
I don't like that he lost. I was rooting for him.
Yeah,
I
but
was
I'm
rooting
saying
for the
people who don't like that he wore that gold shit and the fucking nonsense.
I didn't care either way. It didn't matter to me.
Here's what Carolina needs to do. Next year, don't celebrate shit. Stop dancing, motherfucker, until you win the Super Bowl. Then dance your ass off.
That's going to be a long off
You've
season.
been doing a lot of running man and fucking cabbage patching.
How does that feel?
And now what?
Now you got to wait a whole year and hope that you get into the Super Bowl just so you could make good on this loss.
And you got to watch the Denver Broncos on every show doing your dumb dap dance and fucking embarrassing you because you lost to them. Enjoy that off season.
Wow. That's a great ending for Peyton Manning. It's a terrific sports story.
Magical.
Let me say hi to Brian in Detroit. Brian, you were close to Detroit this weekend, right, Sherrod?
Yeah.
I saw your pictures showing Detroit from your hotel room.
That's right. I
Across
was in
the water.
Windsor.
Go ahead, Brian.
Two things. I fucking hate Kirk Cinnamon. And
why? Hold on a second. Kirk Cinnamon.
Why would you hate Kirk Cinnamon?
Kirk Cinnamon is a what we call a breath of fresh air.
oh, no, he's fucking not. I want to punch my fucking radio every time he's on. God damn it.
He's more on video, but
yeah,
you go ahead and keep being a curmudgeon.
I think there's a Super Bowl video out there.
There certainly is. Kurt's a hit.
Actually. Well, you hate this? There's a Super Bowl video.
Why?
I like sportsmanlike. See, I agree. That's bad news. Shouldn't taunt each other. Good penalty. That's very good. Good penalty because taunting just makes the game bad for people who are losing, and I don't believe in it at all. Good call, ref.
See? Kirk's uplifting. What's wrong with Kirk?
That was positive.
Yeah, nothing but positivity there. Huh?
He's just, oh my fucking God. All the fucking characters, he is the one that makes me just fucking cringe.
Yeah, Kirk really gives people stomach aches. Fucking guy showed up in Louisville with a fucking Kirk Cinnamon shirt and sat in front.
Oh, really?
Kirk's a sensation.
He's a sensation on the road already?
Yes, he is.
Nice.
He's a hit.
You got the 15-1 Panthers, no Super Bowl. The 2007 Patriots who went 16-0, no Super Bowl.
That was, everybody, that's what I like seeing that. I like somebody popping you in your mouth right at the end.
That fucking hurts.
Yeah, this is my team.
You don't get over that shit.
That hurts to death.
Anyway, anything else, Brian?
No, I was going to say, I don't know how people can be mad at Cam Newton. He is basically the modern-day Joe Namath. You know, Joe Namath is
They were mad at Joe Namath.
Yeah, they were mad at Joe Namath.
They were mad at Joe Namath with Joe Namath.
A little too flashy.
When he opened that club in Midtown, remember that club he had? The after-hours spot? Nobody remembers that, huh? Nobody watched that HBO documentary?
Tell me again?
Joe Namath opened the year after they won the Super Bowl, he opened an after-hours, like a nightclub bar in Midtown Manhattan, where a whole bunch of mobsters used to go and mingle with the football players. And the league didn't, there was like, he had to sell the club. The league made him sell the club.
Why?
Because it was like, they didn't want that involved in football, NFL. So they made him sell the club.
But then
he said he was going to retire from football. Bachelors 3, that's the name of the club.
God, I don't remember this at all.
It's in a documentary, a great documentary.
1969. It's a Joe Namath documentary?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to check that out.
Oh, it's so good.
He had a lot of flash.
He had a lot of flash. He had a lot of tail. They showed some of the tail he ran through. He had an apartment on the Upper East Side, I think it was.
Yeah, fur coats and ladies everywhere.
He ran through everything hot back then.
Yeah. A lot of people like that flashiness that Cam Newton brings to the game.
Yeah, why not? Because it's fun to see him win. If you don't like him, it's fun to see him lose.
And it makes it that much more. Yeah, exactly. But you have to win. If you're wearing gold shoes before the game that say MVP on it, you better fucking win.
Win before you do that. Don't win before you do that. I don't think Shaq came out. Well, Shaq said Superman on his chest, but he won like 4 or 5 championships.
It's different when you're 7'2".
But what's the name from the dummy from Houston does the same thing.
Oh.
He wears who's the tall Houston Rocket?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
No, he used to be in Orlando.
Samson.
No, he used to be in Orlando Magic.
Muggsy Bogues.
Who also wears the Superman emblem.
Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, right.
Yes.
Right.
And he won nothing.
He was a Superman guy.
That's why we hate him. It's like you wearing Superman, you won nothing, you contribute nothing, but you wearing capes and shit. Beat it.
Yeah, Dwight Howard in the dunk contest wore the whole cape thing. You got to make sure you win.
Like a little boy.
Although it's the All-Star game.
It's like underoos.
Yeah, he's just being a little kid wearing his little Superman. He likes being Superman.
It's okay if you're at the All-Star
something.
game.
Win something.
To wear the Superman.
It's not okay.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, you got to
win something.
How about a Wonder Woman shirt?
Wonder Woman.
I'm tired of Superman. How about any other play? Green Lantern. Fucking just tired of Superman. Oh, I get it. You're the best. Yes. Ugh. Something else.
A different character.
Yeah, but an R for Robin. How about a B for Batman?
Batman.
Right?
Speederman.
Snowy, Michigan. It's been a while. What's up, sir?
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. How you doing today?
We're doing all right. A little tired because of that Super Bowl.
Yeah, that game kind of stuck on ice, so it's kind of...
I didn't think it's... I
liked it.
Yeah, I didn't think it sucked. I guess you want to see a lot of offense.
It was more chess than checkers, but I enjoyed it.
I'm a defense guy, though. That's what it said in my high school yearbook.
Yeah.
I'm a defense guy. My hands were up in the air. It's a great photo. It's a great photo.
Not turnovers and such. It's kind of like a lot of, fumbling around. It's like when a team wins by a defensive touchdown. I like defense, too, but a lot of miscues, it seemed like. A lot of penalties being thrown.
In the end, good for Peyton. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy for him.
I've never been a Peyton Manning fan, but it's a great sports story. Because the Colts fucking kicked him out of town, basically, and said, you're done.
How's that that luck thing working out?
Right, and then Denver said, fuck that. You're not done. We'll take a chance with you. And
does Elway know?
And what? He did 3-4 years in Denver? How many years? 4, maybe?
At least.
Is it more than 4? Whatever.
I wouldn't consider myself
Super Bowl with Denver. That's a good story right there.
I wouldn't say I'm happy for Manning, considering he owns 2 breweries. The hard luck guy. You know what? God bless him. Without winning a Super Bowl. Is he doing bad? No, he owns 2 breweries.
He's a moonshiner. They need fans.
It's nice. I'd rather see him win than the young guy, but who cares?
Did he make $1.6 million mentioning Budweiser?
No, I think Budweiser did.
What do you mean?
What?
How does that work out? It just said on the screen $1.6 million.
I think Budweiser made that much. Probably in sales. I guess they're calculating. Unless I read that wrong. I don't think Manning
did they have some kind of deal, like the whole I'm going to Disney?
I think they did.
Like you mentioned Bud, we'll give you a cool 1.6. Can we look that up?
No, you're not allowed to mention
sponsors anymore.
Alcohol.
If you're retiring,
if you're that's something that a lot of people
like,
are
come
pointing
get me.
to. Well, he's retiring and he's just giving a fuck you to Roger Goodell because you're not allowed to mention alcohol as a player.
Gotcha.
But it's not about morals. It's just about sponsorship.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's not even sponsored, but he's got.
The NFL is. The NFL is, so they may not want you mentoring. Like, remember when Brock Lesnar did that in UFC?
That was great.
And there was a bad move, and he had to apologize. And because you can't mention someone who's against the sponsors, so you're probably not allowed to mention alcohol because.
So wait, what happened with Brock? What was the?
When he won the championship, he was like, "Fuck Bud Light, I'm gonna have a Coors."
Yeah,
Bud Light was the sponsor, and he had to come out. He apologized at the press conference.
I think Dana gave him a nice talking to behind the scenes because boy did Brock change his tune.
Wow. Speaking of sponsors, did you notice before Peyton got to the center of the field, the Papa John guys was out there to have to shake his hand before he got to the center of the field?
Oh, yeah.
Shake his hand, he gave him a kiss.
And he's dressed as he's still got the Papa John shirt on, that dude.
Oh my God, he gave him a kiss.
They kissed.
Did he kiss Papa John before he kissed his wife and kids?
Exactly.
He didn't even kiss him. He just gave him a hug. And the guy was like, it was such an instinct to go for a kiss. So he's like, he went a little smooch.
Oh, God, a little cheek smoochy.
Why would he
I don't got no problem with that. They're brothers now. They've all that money, that piece of money they
those
made.
Commercials
that dough.
suck. And then they get Montana involved.
I like
Could someone give Joe Montana some money so he doesn't have to appear in those commercials with those baggy pants?
I like this dude because he's just hiring players he wants to meet.
Exactly.
That's a great thing to have if you own a company.
Yeah.
Who do you want to do? I don't know. I just kind of wanted to fucking hang out with Paul Benjamin. He played English in Escape from Alcatraz. Let's get Paul Benjamin in here.
Random.
You just give players you want to meet. You fucking get. Where's Bubba Smith?
And the pizza is average at best.
Papa John's sometimes
it's all right.
Sometimes it's great.
I'll go Domino's over Papa John's.
If I'm a good amount of smoked up, Papa John's is just right.
Yeah. Budweiser insists it didn't pay Peyton Manning for that $3.2 million in free
You don't have to.
advertising.
You already in bed with him, so you don't got to pay him.
He owns 2. What does he own? Distributor centers?
Distributor centers.
Yeah, I said that really terribly. I obviously don't own one.
Yeah, he owns 2 distribution centers.
There you go.
Yeah. They don't need to pay him to say it.
He's making big money. Where's it in Colorado or Louisiana? Yeah, good for him.
I don't know. I don't know.
Good for him. You got to diversify.
Yeah, I'm just happy for the kid. I mean, he's had a rough go of it. Him and his distribution centers and his fucking Super Bowl brother and his Super Bowl father.
And that bum wife, he can't even blame GHB on or whatever.
What?
Remember he blamed his wife for that, for the steroid stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you always blame the wife. He said it was his wife. His wife, what was it, GHB?
Right.
The doctor said that he used it. He said, no, his wife used it for some type of medical treatment.
I see.
You always throw the wife under the bus first.
Yeah.
Earn your keep, bitch.
I like the fact that he, why shouldn't the players be able to mention it?
Where? Ashley Manning joins likes of Debbie Clemens and Kristen Armstrong following report of Peyton's alleged HGH use.
Yeah, he said that his wife used HGH. So I said GHB.
Well, what are they going to do now? He's got the Super Bowl. What the fuck?
I love him.
They're not dropping it, but at this point, what the fuck? It doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
He's retired. He'll retire, but is he good enough to be an announcer? Like, Aikman's a good announcer. A lot of them don't make it.
Peyton Manning is a fucking bore.
That's what I'm saying.
And they continue to give him commercials. He stinks.
I think he's funny when, like, we did SNL.
He's not funny.
He's not funny.
I thought he was.
I didn't see him on SNL.
See, that's not fair.
I didn't see him on SNL.
He was entertaining. He's more entertaining than a lot of the athletes they have on that show.
I don't know.
Remember when Charles Barkley was on it? Didn't Charles Barkley host SNL back in the day?
Now, Charles Barkley's all right. He's entertaining.
Yeah,
he's very
by
funny.
Mistake, though. He don't even try. And
he don't give a fuck.
He don't give a flying
What do you guys think of the commercials? I thought they were just there.
There was some good ones I liked.
Nothing with that everyone's like, oh my God, did you see such and such that everyone's talking about
There was
today.
no Apple commercial, like, it was 84, but it's one of those things where, because it's so overhyped, everybody expects so much. The ones that they're talking about, the fucking pizza, what was the baby monkey one annoyed me. Didn't annoy everyone.
Annoying, but
some people enjoyed it.
The baby monkey puppy, whatever. Yeah,
it was.
Who enjoyed it?
And you know when it got people talking, people would mention it on the internet.
Somebody?
Yeah,
it's awful.
People.
Twitter got a big bump when after that aired for a few minutes. People were talking about.
See,
it.
they just want to make a spectacle, so somebody react to it, and that's what happened.
Who else enjoyed this one?
Anyone who likes good-natured stuff. I personally didn't.
Wait, let me go to this video. Someone else enjoyed the baby monkey puppy, whatever the hell it was, commercial.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's so cute.
Travis, why are you shaking your head?
It's just weekend ruining. It's just embarrassing.
You can avoid it, though, Travis. Just
I'm
avoid it.
just embarrassed for my friend.
Just avoid it.
I'm so happy.
Wow, man, what?
Oh, it's terrible.
They got this.
It embarrasses you.
They got it through.
Yes.
It's just a spectacle, though. But people talking about it more than other commercials.
It stunk.
Baby legs and a puppy face and a monkey body.
That was terrible.
What other commercials? Amy Schumer and Seth Rogen had a Budweiser commercial. That was all right.
Yeah, I like the fact that they left it a fuck. She's talking about how big a dick is that you can take. I like that they left that,
Left that in there?
Yeah.
All right.
I thought Kevin's was good. I mean,
Kevin Hart's was all right.
Yeah, he was on there with the little girl from Are We There Yet? A series that I was on TBS.
All right.
Yeah.
I like seeing Harvey Keitel. I love Anthony Hopkins. I thought that was good.
Yeah, that was it.
Defoe is Marilyn Monroe. That was okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's the name under there? Who was under the thing with the fan blowing up Monroe's skirt?
Willem Dafoe.
No, Willem Dafoe played Monroe, but it was
Martin Scorsese. Wasn't that Scorsese?
No. What's his name from Best in Show?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
Eugene Levy.
Eugene Levy.
Oh, God.
Eugene Levy was underneath you blowing.
They'll never use this footage.
Blowing
it was
the air for the Marilyn Monroe dress that William Dafoe was wearing.
Dafoe looked good in that dress. Come on now. Give him his props. His legs look good. Dafoe got to be, what, 68?
Dafoe?
How old is Dafoe?
I didn't understand what it meant.
Well, he was
he was cranky.
He was in the Brady
Cranky
Bunch commercial for Snickers, so they're just trying to keep that going.
Oh, that's right.
Marcia was cranky and needed the Snickers, and then it's not Defoe anymore. Yeah. Oh, no, that was Buscemi in that one. Sorry, but they're keeping that whole storyline together. And then you have a Snickers and then Marilyn Monroe's Marilyn Monroe.
I got to check out Buscemi on CK's new show. Kurt's on there, too.
I've watched one clip of it. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, everyone's talking about that.
Yes, I got to check that out.
Came out of nowhere. Louis just surprised everybody with this thing.
The clip I saw was Nick DiPaolo, who was great, talking to, I forget who's playing the liberal guy, and Jessica Lange's at the end of the bar, and Kurt pops up for a minute. But it was more Nick's scene. It was really good, that one moment I saw.
I got to check that
out. The guy with the beard?
Yes.
I got to see the whole thing. I got to check it out.
I think second episode's coming out.
It's popping soon, right?
Yeah.
It's already out, the second one.
It is.
There we go. It's brilliant how Louis doing this. He just put it out himself and just put it up. It's
smart.
He's using his own audience. It's unbelievable. It's great.
Yeah, he went to people himself. He's got that kind of name where he could just call people and go, "Do you want to do a project?" You know how logical he is. "Do you want to do a project with me?" No agents. And they're like, "All right."
You would hang up on him, wouldn't you, Jimmy?
I missed the call. but to get Jessica Lange into something that you're doing on your website, I mean, that's pretty good.
Kurt was saying she's still hot as shit, too. I believe it, but in person, he said she was looking good.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely...
Would you tangle with it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jessica Lange?
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure would.
Yeah.
Suck her tits.
What was that movie she was in when she was, this young and fucking jumping around in the yard with her tits just jumping around? Was it a baseball movie?
I honestly don't know.
She got some big knockers.
Really? Why don't we go to Mr. Skin and check that out?
Oh, God, why do I not like Mr. Skin?
He shows us boobs.
Exactly, that's why. I like a fucking... Larry Flint's my hero. Mr. Skin can fucking... Oh, this is when, I can't think of a female actress. I could kill myself.
Your mind went blank just now.
She was nude in King Kong? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
For a split second or two.
Oh, let's see that.
Uh-oh. Did Beyonce say the N-word in the halftime show? Is that possible?
Do you know, it's funny. I thought I heard it, but I think it was something else. I thought I heard someone saying it.
Come on, Rod in Canada. Educate us.
No, I was just sitting on the couch watching the halftime show. And
yeah. Sounds good. Was it fun?
What's it about?
and I was just sitting there and then, just watching the halftime show. Then she started I think it was the second song. And I was not really paying attention. It just popped out. I was like, did you just say the N-word? And then I rewinded it again and played it again. I was like, I think you just said the N-word. It's like she started it and then she figured what she was saying and she kind of stopped. So, I don't know. It was kind of weird.
Huh.
Maybe it was just in your imagination, brother.
Is there any stories about this online?
Any history of your family using that word?
Mm-hmm. No.
All right. 3 no's means kinda.
All right, we're gonna
we'll check it out. But Beyonce can say it. It's the N-word. Last I checked,
it's the damn N-word.
I put my dick on her shoulder so she can say it, like the ritual in Race Wars.
Is that how you? That really?
Like that's how I get her the power to say the word. I put my dick on his shoulder, and it's kind of knights him. I knight him.
And what does he say? Get that off me. And say it.
Should give him a
He's like, that feels great, nigger.
You should give him a Roman war helmet. Make it a little tougher than just on the shoulder.
But I give him a good shouldering with it. A good.
Do you take it out and put it on his shoulder?
No. I thought about doing that though.
Yeah,
but I do lift it up and place it on the shoulder when I have sweatpants on.
You gotta take it out.
Put it right on there.
You gotta put it right
like a parrot
on the shirt. Probably want to vouch actually.
I think you gotta take that shit out, Sherrod. You gotta go all in.
Jimmy still got it. Oh man, but yeah, it only lasts for the duration of the show.
Yeah. All right, let's say hi to Mike in North Carolina. Mikey,
how you doing, man?
All right.
Hey, I didn't know if any of you guys had noticed them playing bocce ball out there, like lawn bowling with the footballs in the pregame.
But what? In the pregame?
What happened?
Yeah, they were out there in the pregame. The Panthers had a bunch of guys out there. Instead of doing warm-ups, they were at one end of the field playing bocce ball with footballs.
Well, I think
good.
They were just trying to stay loose at that point.
Good. I'm sure it got him ready for the game, didn't it?
Well, Peyton Manning was by his locker. It looked like he was meditating or praying.
Oh, yeah. That was a good shot.
Make him believe that, there weren't cameras around.
He was like, "Dear Satan,
checking that shit out.
Take care of this for me."
He was all by himself. All right, Mike, thank you. We're going to take a break because we got our first guest.
What?
Yeah.
He's early. We could take a break.
Is he early or did we make a mistake?
No, he's early.
I made a mistake. I put him on for 9, but he's scheduled for 8.
Yeah, so he's got a few minutes. We'll take a break and we'll...
7:47, okay.
Yeah. And then we can eat some food and shit. All right. Sherrod Small is here.
In the building.
He's touring with Tracy Morgan.
That's right. We're in Atlantic City Friday, and then North Carolina Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah, taking that private plane between shows.
Really? Yeah. So you got to tell us about the private plane. And Jimmy's starting up his tour this weekend.
I am. I start. Tickets are selling very well. It's a big Valentine's Day weekend. There's nothing more romantic than seeing me on Valentine's Day weekend with your best girl. Chicago, Vic Theater Friday, Royal Oak, Michigan, the Royal Oak Music Theater Saturday, and Milwaukee Turner Hall. Thursday is the Vic Theater in Chicago. Friday is the Royal Oak Music Theater in Michigan, and Milwaukee is Saturday night. So come out. It's a very romantic show I have. Ooh. Perfect for you and your best girl.
And your best gal.
Yes. And I'm
Is it
very
free
psyched.
roses to like the first couple girls come to the door or something? Or
No, it's not.
chocolates or something? You
No.
gonna pass out chocolate?
No, you don't. Get a lot of laughs, then you go home. Get fucked.
All right, who's up next? Walking Dead, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Michael, I think Cudlitz is how you say it.
Michael Cudlitz, right. Promoting The Walking Dead Season 6 mid-season premiere this Sunday at 9 on AMC. So we'll talk to him next after we eat a little food and you guys stay there.
We're back with Opie and Jim.
And Sherrod Small.
Yes, in the building. It's good to be here. What a great morning.
It's a tired morning for a lot of people. A lot of people take this day off after the Super Bowl.
Do they?
Yes.
Too much beer drinking and beating on their wives?
Yes.
Well, it tires you out. It does talk
Yeah,
to you.
it's
there we go.
Hello, sir.
There we go.
Michael Cudlitz. Cudlitz.
Yeah, how do we say it?
Cudlitz. Cudlitz.
Like chicken cutlets?
How you doing, man?
What's going on, buddy?
What's that?
Someone told you to give me shit on Twitter.
Someone told you to give me shit on Twitter?
Told you to give me shit.
I'll give you shit on why?
Yeah.
Why do I give you shit?
You can just write random stuff.
I know. I love when they just tell when they don't know what they mean by that. They're like, just give them shit.
Yeah, give them shit.
Yeah.
Give him shit.
Like he's going to walk in, I'm just going to harass our guest.
Right.
I poked him. No, I'm a fan, man. I love you on Walking Dead. I got a copy of I saw the Season 6 premiere. Or the mid-season.
Season Part B.
Yeah, Part B or whatever they call it.
Are they the first ones to do that?
I think so.
More or less.
Break it up like that, yeah.
Wow, brilliant.
Yeah, they've made it their own thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of smart.
They also miss all the landmines. Let's not compete with the Super Bowl.
Right.
Let's start right after the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
But they get people to like fucking tune in halfway through, like mid-season, to get 18 million views. And I was like, who gets 18 million views in the middle of the season? It's just a very smart way.
Did you watch the Super Bowl? Obviously,
I didn't.
You didn't watch?
I was flying in. I saw pieces of it. Like, I think just as we were coming down, it was starting, and then I'm glad it turned out the way it did.
Yeah.
Just because they're all like, yeah, he's getting old. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
He's getting old.
Old people wanted them. We wanted them in our 40s.
Kick his ass.
Yeah.
I think Whitey in general wanted Peyton Manning.
Whoa! Don't make it a race thing.
But that was the story last week. They were talking about it. I wanted Cam Newton. I wanted the Panthers, but they said there was a
I think
racial.
it was more of a generational thing than it was a racial
Young
thing.
versus old.
I'm sure young white kids wanted the
was a
same
racial thing.
Yeah, I thought it was more generational.
They were trying to.
Gosh,
They were trying to puch that last week. Yes, absolutely they were. And boy, I was down in Philly. Trust me, it was pretty close to the truth. I was the only one rooting for Cam Newton in the house I was in.
Yeah, I don't like him. I just wanted him to win because he was 39.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
AARP vote.
They said it was an younger thing. Older people relate to. I don't know why we think we relate to him. Again, we talked about he owns 2 distribution centers. I don't relate to him at all.
But it's like annoying that they say he's an old man and he's in his 30s. It's like it's just annoying to hear
39.
You obsolete at 39 in any fucking position.
Yeah. His whole life is still ahead of him, and he won't have football. That's so strange to me.
But we look at him like an old man. You see Michael Jordan right now and be like this, kill yourself.
Yeah.
You have nothing to give me anymore.
It's like I always say, guys, though, young at heart. I do say that a lot.
That's gotta suck to
neck surgery. He's fucking like a bionic man.
Yeah, he hasn't had a lot of shit.
They pretty much thought he was done a few years back.
Yeah.
Then no one, I don't know, whatever. But
The Colts got to be feeling it, right?
Well, they were the ones that said goodbye to Peyton. They wanted to move on, and now Peyton gets another Super Bowl.
Andrew
You
Luck
better
had a
retire
bad
now,
season.
though. Like, now it's like you just retire with grace.
Yes, the
You
Elway
just say,
exit.
I'm done.
But
Thank
sometimes
you.
it's hard for these guys to do that.
Stop on top.
I think Peyton will retire, but a lot of times they just can't say goodbye.
It's like boxers. It's like any athlete. They just believe they still have it.
Because they're still young. I mean, what do they got? You know, then they still got 30, 40 years left in their life with not their career. They got to come up with something
Retired
new.
from the NFL, so much crime left to commit.
Yeah, their PSAs were very inspirational yesterday. The domestic violence ones. I was like, I'm so happy they're fighting a good fight. Fucking 30 years too late.
Oh, the text message one? The text message one?
Oh, God, can they stop it?
She didn't return the message. You okay, Kathy? And then it was just like nothing.
Exactly.
That was brutal.
But flying during the Super Bowl, that's a little strange.
Yeah, I
Had to be a
was
cheap ticket.
sleeping.
Well, you're not a sports fan, maybe, or are you? Or you don't give a shit?
I don't follow like crazy. You know, I don't follow stats. I don't have a team. I think free agency. Now I'm dating myself. Just destroyed all that shit for me. I was just like, who am I following?
Yeah.
Am I following the players? No. I follow them the colors, the team that's going to pick up maybe in the middle of the night and pack their shit and move to another city. Where's the loyalty?
Yeah.
Who was the first player to leave? Somebody hurt you as a boy.
Baltimore, wasn't it?
It all started when I had my 8-track stolen.
No, who was the guy who left? What was the first player that left where you were like, oh, no?
Well, you grew up in Long Island?
I grew up in, we were in Queens till I was 5, and then we moved to Jersey.
Okay.
All right, you're a local guy.
No, I was always like a Minnesota. I was a Fran Tarkenton fan.
Okay.
You know, it was like, New Jersey, the metal, like New York came and they were like, like, fuck Jersey. Oh, but you'll play here. You put a stadium here. But fuck Jersey.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
both your teams play in Jersey.
Yeah.
But fuck us.
Yeah, it is irritating. I grew up in Jersey.
I always
as well.
think
I find it very annoying.
Come on.
Yeah.
How did you become a Tarkenton fan, though?
I don't know.
It just happened.
I was very young, so I have no idea.
I'd be funny if you only like people named Fran. It was just like Fran Tarkenton and Fran Drescher.
Running around in purple. Like, you're my dude.
My dad went to Minnesota on a business trip and came home with a Twins banner. So we became
twins.
No, we became Minnesota Twins fans for a summer.
Yeah, because of 27, which is really odd.
Just because he brought home a banner or whatever.
I had a great time in Minnesota. What was her name? Shut up.
Here's a fucking
We're going to
banner.
be Twins fans.
Right. But then by the end of the summer, like, this is stupid. Just because Dad brought home a Twins thing, we're fans of this team.
Yeah, but you just fall in love with them.
It's weird. It's weird how that shit happens.
I like Green Bay because I was like, these guys are just brutal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the fans are pretty
crap out of each other in frozen ground. You know, as a kid, you know what like if you grew up in the West Coast, you don't know. But if you grew up on the East Coast, you know what it's like to hit the ground when it's frozen.
Yeah.
And just watching these guys beat the crap out of each other. Was
Even
like,
a football.
Yeah.
Wasn't even the ground.
Hard. It's like a rock.
It was a frozen tundra.
Yeah,
remember,
that was the
tundra.
end. Frozen tundra. And they're breathing like horses. You're like, holy shit.
NFL films, man. It's the best footage.
With that guy's voice.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh,
you were like,
God.
Dave, what's his name? Dave Vicenta? Or
Never knew his name.
Did he just pass away?
He might have.
Him and his father started it.
They marched the pigskin down the road.
Oh, it's poetry.
Like, God.
And then they would show the slow motion footage.
When you see the breathing coming out in those fucking games, they breathing. I'm like,
they knew how to show cold in NFL films.
I'd love him to navigate my life, and despite his fledgling erection, he powered on. I still wondered why she cheated. John Vicenta, sorry, Dave. Dave Vicenta is a friend of mine growing up. John Vicenta, yeah.
They revolutionized just films.
I almost don't want to see the faces of people with those voices. It's like the lady who does the fucking Newark Airport tram. Watch the tram. Like that woman's at every airport in the country.
Yeah.
And
you saw her?
Yeah, I saw a documentary on her. She was who I thought she would be, an annoying little fat lady. I just didn't like her. I hate her voice.
It's like the phone, the Apple phone lady is this real person.
The serious one.
Yeah.
What if she fucks everything up in person, too?
I think you can pull a picture up of her.
You're like, I'll be over at 7:30. I'll see you tomorrow at 9. No.
Yeah. Well, she said she came out and then Apple wouldn't confirm or deny it. They were like, we're not getting involved. Because they didn't want a face to it.
Isn't that weird?
Let me see what she looks like.
Probably that's where they could fire her, too.
That's her. She's all right. She's just all right.
I want to hear what she sounds like in real life.
It's official. Susan Bennett is the voice.
She's just all right. And then the voice for, I think it's CBS when they do football on Sundays, it's a girl. And they now show her and she's in front of a microphone with the cleavage.
Oh, no, I didn't see her.
Yeah, but it's a little strange when they show the announcer. But
that was the voice. That was the
smoking.
voice of. I'm gonna have to Google that.
Yes.
Oh, the
With
cleavage.
the cleavage?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What did she sound like? Can we see
That's
her
how
talk?
you got
I want to
me.
watch
Back
her
to the
talk.
Siri
Just
girl.
for a second.
Susan
Just for a
Bennett.
second.
Oh, I am Susan Bennett. You probably know me. I'm the voice actor who provided the voice for Siri.
I wouldn't actually. Okay,
Wow.
I wouldn't actually connect that like that. It's just not
The
a connected
voice?
enough voice.
And she was stopping and starting just so you would go, oh, okay, that's her.
Yeah.
It's like just a regular voiceover gig.
Do you know how many fucking bad conversations she has at parties? Like, you sound familiar. Well, do you have a phone?
Do you ever just screw with your Siri?
What's that?
Do you ever just screw with Siri on the phone?
I don't
Just
have.
say-
I got a droid.
If you say it, like you just say shit to it, and it's like it's in there. Like they know you're gonna mess with it. Like
Yeah.
you go, hey Siri, go fuck yourself. now. They answer you.
Yeah.
It's like she knows.
But it won't actually say the word sometimes. Like I keep trying to get her. Like whenever I'm texting dirty and I'm arguing with a girl. It's like, no, I didn't call her a stupid Trump. Why is it saying this wrong? You understand?
Yeah.
You see where a joke.
Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah, they seem to take the sexual out of it, and it's a hacky joke. But the idea of putting when you're talking and you try to write cock or dick, it puts like something else. That they kind of have to do a little bit better.
Now.
But again, all right. So you're doing a thing at the 92nd Street Y, which I've been to,
yeah.
and it's an awesome
We
place.
saw Sidney Poitier there.
That's
again,
right.
me and
Sherrod and
Jimmy.
I went to see Sidney
Sidney
Poitier
presidents
speak.
have been there. I mean,
Jimmy
big
attacked
deal.
him, by the way. Jimmy attacked Sidney Poitier.
Why would you do
I
that?
just thought a raisin in the sun I had issues with. No, I wanted to get a picture. We went backstage.
So it is a racial thing.
We Sherrod, because it was like I met him once in a pharmacy and chatted with him, so I wanted to get him to sign the photo I had. So Sherrod, I'm like, there's no way we're gonna get backstage to fucking actually talk to him. Sherrod's just like, they'll think I'm related to him, and he literally
All
walks
the
us-
white people got right out of my way.
Yeah, because he walked back like we had Sydney business,
Yeah.
and fucking got us backstage.
Right to him.
No one questioned
No,
you.
That's
awesome.
Security
It was
got out the
amazing.
way.
That's
I
awesome.
had the blackness and basic
all
cable
intent.
face and made it happen.
It's all in the intent.
It's all
He
intent.
literally walked us right back like, I got to see Uncle Sidney, and nobody wanted to question him.
Nobody.
Yeah, if you don't look the security guys in the eye and you put your arm on, you're like, excuse me.
Right.
They're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This is the guy who pays my fucking
Yes.
check.
And he wasn't even sure.
That's right.
And he's thinking he might be related to you. He doesn't even,
He was like,
completely
is it a
know.
cousin? Get over here.
Yeah, give me a hug. It's
How's
been
your
a while,
mama?
right?
Your mama doing good?
He's trying to figure out who you are.
Good to see you.
Right.
Need a couple dollars?
We talked to him for a minute, very briefly. We got introduced to him. And then he's going to leave, and then it got very crowded in the hallway. So now I was just in the way, because I'm trying to get the fuck away from Sidney Poitier, but he's walking by me and my face is against his chest. It was so awkward. And I'm like, I just want to go home, Sherrod. Fucking take
Did you get it signed?
Oh, yeah. We chatted. Someone introduced. We actually got to speak to him.
I just want to go home.
They really took care of us after that. Like, security guy was really cool.
He was
supposed to
great.
come back.
I thought he might remember me, but of course he didn't. We had a nice chat about Richard Pryor in the Beverly Hills Pharmacy. Like, I think I'm probably the only person to actually stop in public and ask him about that, because he was very engaging when I talked to
He
him.
spoke for 2 hours or something like that on stage at 86 years old.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable at the Y. So how long are you going to speak?
Like, probably not that long.
See? Letting the old people beat you out again.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few of you guys. It's
there's
yourself.
a bunch of us, yeah.
Well,
and
okay.
I'm not. I haven't done this event before. Heard nothing but great things about it. So, most of these are like moderator driven. So depending upon the moderator and
It's
how
gonna
the
be fun.
questions go, it's we usually try to lighten it up, but it's you never know how it's going to go. You never know what we're going to wind up talking about.
And you're watching basically the mid-season premiere with some of the cast, which is pretty amazing.
Oh, that's how they doing it?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, actually, I think we're. I don't
am I
think we're
wrong?
watching. No, I think we're watching the. I'm not sure.
Oh, it is the finale? Oh, sorry.
The mid-season finale will scream.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Scream, yeah. What,
So
That's
get everybody
awesome.
excited again, about and the fans have been phenomenal. We have like the best, most intense fans.
I agree.
People say that, I'm like, yo,
You don't understand.
You haven't seen our fans.
What do they do that's different? I mean,
They're like
they
the
just-
Oakland
they
Raiders.
just support.
It's just- yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they dressed up.
It's like they'll kill for you.
They're early.
No, like
They'll kill for you. They probably will.
well, maybe.
They're hardcore, huh?
They'll definitely get you weed.
Jimmy saw the mid-season premiere.
It was amazing.
It was awesome. huh?
Here's what I love about Walking Dead. It's the same thing I love about HBO shows. Boy, they will kill
They'll
somebody
fucking
off.
Kill you in a heartbeat.
I'm not going to say any. I'm just going to say that they made me very, very happy in this season premiere. So when it comes on Sunday, watch it.
That's
because,
become
just when I find someone irritating.
Oh, so you were a fan of those people?
Well, let's just say whenever someone gets fucking annoying, it's almost like The Walking Dead people sense it, and out they go. They have their finger on the pulse of how fucking, like, when a character gets to be, they will break your heart too. Once in a while, they'll kill off somebody you really like fuck, man. But they also, like, the character that you they know how to make somebody, thank you. I just got to kiss one of the interns. Sometimes they'll come in and kiss me on the cheek to encourage my questioning. But it was just what they almost, like, write somebody purposefully where you're going to be like, oh, you fucking get a zombie tooth in your mouth or anything.
Yeah, but, you don't... there were characters. I was a fan of the show before I got on it.
Yeah,
there's shows you love. I mean, there's characters you love to hate. Like you just like Rick's wife.
Yeah.
Early on, it was just like every week you're just like, oh, what like screwed up shit is she gonna do this week?
Yeah.
Shane, you gotta go away. And then it's like, well, maybe you should just hang out a little longer. And then you're like, ah.
Yeah, she was kind of annoying. I was surprised when she bought it.
Yeah.
I was very shocked when she got killed. Sorry about spoiling this for anybody who hasn't seen it. I didn't think of that. But that was season 3.
Well, how does The Walking Dead handle it when you know you're done?
We find out about 2 episodes prior.
And
wow.
But how do you handle it with the cast member? Like, oh, sorry, do you take him out for drinks or steaks or?
Yeah, what do you do?
We've talked about this with other shows over the years.
Yeah, you pretend like you like them.
So it's like around here.
Because everybody hates each other. And, no, it's sad. It's a family member, leaving. But it's. I think it's different for the core group that started out, because they've been with it from the beginning and turned it into this worldwide phenomenon. When I came on the show, it's like, I know it's like at some point I'm going to die because I'd watched the show. So I think, at some point down the road when it's my turn, I'm going to be like, yeah, I saw this coming.
Every week you get the script and you just flip through it and look at your stuff and like, all right, I'm alive. So at least I have one more episode because they have to kill me on camera.
Exactly.
They have to kill me on camera. They're not just going to write you off.
You got to get you want a bloody...
You hope.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they really hate you, then they would be like, where's Abraham? I don't know.
But then you can come back. Then you can come back if they don't show the blood.
You don't want it to be a throwaway line. You want a whole death scene.
There's a bloody...
Whatever happened? I
don't know.
Fell into the volcano.
Abraham.
How do you want to die?
If
you had to choose,
probably like everybody, heroically. I mean, I think everybody wants to have some big selfless, something.
Like you kick a baby over a fence before they attack
you.
Catch him! Save the baby!
I would hate that. All these actors in that gookie makeup going to pretend bite me. I want to go. I would want to go down alone in a field with a fake gunshot. Less contact from other people. You know what I mean? That's the way to go down.
You don't like crowds.
No, I don't want a bunch of fucking extras fucking touching me. No, I don't.
Why?
Making zombie noises. Get away from me.
We're union.
Yeah, and then they'll talk to you after. And they'll try to sit with you at craft services. You're like, no, I'm fucking getting written off this series. We're not bonding.
Let's talk about it. I know you're not going to be here tomorrow. I am, but you're not. So.
Yeah. And they say there's a real art too, like making those guys walk a certain way.
They put them through a little school.
Zombie school?
Yeah.
Zombie college?
Our zombies. I know Greg Nicotero. He's our effects guy. And he's one of our executive producers and directs a lot of the episodes. He will always correct the zombies and how they walk, but there's a specific movement and lack of shoulders, and our zombies move, or our walkers move like no other walkers.
Right.
So
they're not like the Thriller zombies, huh? From Michael Jackson video. No, like this.
It had to start somewhere, though. Any famous people, were zombies
Slash
over the years?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Andrew Lincoln, we've had in here, and he promised me I would be a zombie.
Did he?
Yes, and I didn't follow it up. I don't know why I expected that one of the biggest stars on television to follow it up. That was probably my fucking...
I think that was up to you.
Oh, we ain't going anywhere.
I was expecting Andrew Lincoln to actually go, yeah, this guy I talked to in New York
wants to be a zombie.
Wants to be a zombie. Let's get on it. Why don't I shut my mouth? Why don't I shut my mouth and blame myself for blaming Andrew Lincoln?
He was very serious about it, though.
Yeah.
He definitely said
he'll
come down
it,
and be zombies.
If he said it, he will make it happen. I can't make it happen, but he can
Andrew said it. Andrew
happen.
did say it.
I bet you there were more famous people that were zombies that just don't want to talk about it. They just wanted to do it and be
like did it back
thing.
in at the beginning and then want to talk. Yeah.
Well, because they're fans of the show. I'm a fan of the show, so I want to do it.
Yeah, but I also think that it could detract. I mean, honestly, you get to the point where the shows that people are looking at the zombies going, "Who's that?"
Yeah, they go Kiefer Sutherland. That's all.
Yeah, you don't ever want to know.
No, exactly. But and knowing what they go through, I don't ever want to do it.
No, it's a rough day, right?
It's a rough day.
And the makeup, the makeup would have to make you unrecognizable. So if someone said, "Hey, that's Slash," you have to go, I guess.
Yeah,
like it could never be like, "Oh wow, here comes Slash. Look at the zombie making the guitar motion."
He's got a guitar on him.
Guns N' Roses licks.
Yeah, that would be kind of distracting. But you want to do it just as a fan of the show. And believe me, I'm unrecognizable in videos from this radio program. So I wouldn't take away from it at all.
Season 6 already.
Mid-season season 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
And the premiere is so fucking good. They did something. I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, sometimes you root for the fucking zombies, man.
Where did you guys shoot most of this?
Atlanta. About 40 minutes south of
Hotlanta.
Yeah.
Hotlanta, boy.
It gets warm.
It does, right?
Yeah. No, it's brutal. The season's broken up. When we shoot it, it's broken up in 2 parts, too. We take a physical break from production. We shut down for a week, probably at the hottest point. So we kind of roll into the worst part of the summer, and it gets to be miserable. Then they shut down, and then we start back up again, and it kind of you feel like you're running to the end, and it's getting easier because the weather's cooling down. So it's for the crew as much as everybody else.
Oh, okay. I would say it's not miserable for you as much, like guys, because you at least get to be dressed in normal clothes. Like for these zombies again, but they're not recurring.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's all day.
I mean, but it's not the same character you see in each one.
No, exactly. But they're covered in latex.
Yeah,
it's got to be brutal.
An hour and a half early, and they leave. They're the last people to leave, and you're
they
cooking
eat
all
lunch
day.
or last too.
Yeah. How long does it take them to get made up? And look, like that guy there. We're just looking at a photo.
That's got to be 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, I would have thought longer.
That one's.
That's about a 2-hour thing in the makeup chair, right?
Yeah, what I'm looking at, I would think, because that looks like a full prosthetic. What they do, a lot of the pieces are pre-made. They decide what they're going to do beforehand, and the guys sculpt them out and make different pieces and use them in different ways. I think the general sort of basic thing is like an hour and a half.
Wow.
I think I'd be good at that. I know how to do this. I've seen enough episodes. I got practiced my zombie stuff. I'm good.
You'd be all right.
I'm going to follow through with this.
What are they using as blood on there? The corn syrup?
There's a couple different bloods. There's human blood, there's zombie blood, and depending upon what they want to how viscous and how dark red they want it to be. But the zombie blood is very different than the human blood.
What psychopath job is that?
Someone's just mixing
blood.
Yeah.
Mixing batches of blood.
Not ready.
Exactly. Needs more salt. Making a brew.
Who are you in Lost, by the way?
We played Ana Lucia's partner in flashbacks, and then I was the detective that sent Hurley to the psycho ward. When he came back and he was seeing all the
right,
like through the double glass, it was becoming sharks or something, and he was flipping out.
I don't remember. It's weird. It's one of those series. I saw the series twice. I don't remember a lot of the series. I don't know why.
You're getting old, Jimmy.
And maybe that's it.
And you loved it too.
I did very much.
You don't remember your grandparents?
No, I never knew my real grandfathers. It's a long story about death. We'll talk about it when we come back.
Michael's got to go.
Are they zombies?
And it's Cudlitz, Cudlitz on Twitter.
Like chicken cutlets?
No, with a D.
Just like that.
I'm a big fan.
Just like that.
Like a Phil Cutlet sandwich, right?
Just like that.
It's like he just
gave you a look.
Like he was going to kill me.
Yeah, he gave you a look, man.
I don't know if tickets are available tonight. It's happening. They're watching the end of the season 6 mid-season finale.
There may be tickets still available, so they should check.
Try it at 92.y.org. 92.y.org.
No.
What?
No, 92y.org.
92y.org.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I put an extra period in there.
If you go to 92.y, then there are no tickets.
No, that's a radio station.
You will not be able to find tickets if you go to that
Thanks,
place.
Travis. I'm tired. 92y.org. And that should be really fun to watch that.
I'm definitely there at the 92y. It's great. It's a great time. Always.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's
Never been.
It's going to be me, Steven, Denai, Scott Gimple, our showrunner, Lauren Cohan, and Melissa McBride.
Unbelievable.
And it premieres, the mid-season premiere is this Sunday at 9 on AMC. I really don't need to promote it.
No, you do, but it's because if you want to have an awesome Valentine's Day and save a lot of money, you just go home, you get a little takeout, and you're done.
Yes.
Yeah, or take her to an early dinner, throw some chocolates in her fat face, fuck, and then watch The Walking Dead as she falls asleep. There's your Valentine's Day.
Best date ever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fucking shove chocolate in her mouth so she doesn't yap during the fucking premiere. Because she's not going to be as into it as you are. So fucking sit there while she's eating chocolates.
She may be more into it. We have a lot of female fans.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Not girls I date.
All right.
They're never fun.
Let's get Michael out of here. He's got TV to do.
Yes, but I'm a huge fan, man, and I love the show.
I appreciate it. I'm a fan of yours.
Thank you
for
very
years.
much.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
All right. While we take a quick break. Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, guys.
And Sherrod Small today.
Yes.
Touring the country with Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, man. 5,000 people at that Windsor show.
Nice.
At the Caesars in Windsor,
Oh, yeah, I saw
Ontario.
your tweet. When you checked in that hotel, they give you a nice high-up room, huh?
Oh, yeah. It was on 23rd floor. Boy, did I do awful things in that room, Jimmy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, I rubbed my dick on everything.
All right, that's fine. That's a good start.
Had had a couple weed guys come by and drop things off.
All right.
Front desk, my phone smells like armpits. Somebody did something on it. Oh, no.
Oh, nerds. How is Windsor?
Amazing. It was
across the water from Detroit, right?
Across the bridge. I thought apparently that bridge, Ambassador Bridge, is owned by one dude.
I like the name of that, though.
One guy owns the International Bridge.
And what does that mean? He gets all the money?
All the money, all the tolls that come through, all the trucks that come through constantly is all his.
That's nice.
I didn't even know one dude could buy a bridge and own a bridge.
Oh. Yeah. Do people just swim across?
Oh, no.
Why not?
You see like some motion things in the water too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You got all that shit figured out.
Yeah,
it's right there.
It's right there.
America's
you would
right
think
there.
if you're in Detroit and things ain't looking good, why not just swim to Canada?
I think a lot of people actually want to go to Windsor more than go to Detroit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If things ain't good in Detroit, go swim over to Windsor until you get your life together.
I hear Windsor's pretty all right.
That Border Patrol is on duty, though.
Yeah.
Believe that.
We believe that.
Oh, believe. As a little girl in her pajamas crying at the fucking customs place.
Yeah, but a lot of times that's not what it seems.
Saying it could have been something else going on?
Sure, she's just crying because the PJs don't fit proper. All of a sudden, oh, Mr. Hoggis, where are the bottoms? I don't know. I didn't touch them. I walked in, she was like that.
So there's different reasons why little girls can cry.
Sure. Yeah, man, after my own heart.
Good times, man. Canadian. A lot of fans. Listen, the Opie and Jimmy fans, every show.
Got some fans up there?
Everyone.
Nice
even in
to hear.
Indiana, in Hammond, Indiana.
Yeah?
We walked through the casino. Holy shit. Both places, the casino, everybody was yelling fucking Opie and Jimmy and Race Wars. It was impressive.
Get Tracy on this damn show. It's been a while.
We got to get that. You want to do that show?
Love to see Tracy again. Hey, we were talking about how they kill off a main character in a big TV show. And now it's become sort of the thing to do, and people are still seem very surprised by it when it happens.
Sure.
What was the first show that really shocked you with that show?
MASH.
You going all the way back to MASH? Yeah, you know what? You're right.
I think it was.
Is that the first one, probably?
I don't know the first, but I mean, just in my own, because I was so young, I always say that.
Who died on that?
Colonel Blake.
Colonel Blake.
And he wanted to leave the series, because Hello Larry, a smart move, became, sure, I mean, it became a bigger success.
But if
than
he knew
MASH.
that Hello Larry was going to be such a shit fucking show, he would have stayed.
When they told him the name of it, he should have literally come back as a fucking Colonel Blake zombie and haunted the fucking Hawkeye and Trapper.
He probably got a big check for it, though, dude.
He wanted to off the show. I don't know why.
And what makes that so cool is the cast did not know when they read that he died over the Sea of Japan. Right?
Only one of them did.
Gary Berghoff when he read it.
Gary Berghoff.
But
yeah.
did he
knew ahead of time.
Oh, they didn't tell him to read this cold?
No. He had to know, and then they said, "Don't tell the rest of the cast. We're just going to get the reactions when you say it."
Wow.
I just someone blew it. I went, "Oh no, McLean."
Wow. That's how they did it?
That's how they did it.
They probably did another take, though. Someone probably fucked it up like
somebody dropped something.
Right.
Just a little
no, somebody did. Yeah, someone did knock something over,
right?
And they kept it in.
All right, so
Yeah, there's a little sound of something dropping. And they wound up using that take. Huh. Something you hear if you're listening for it.
So Mesh probably was the first. But in more current times, what was the first show that really broke your heart?
That killed somebody else.
Sopranos did it in season 2.
Oh.
That would be, but Edith was old, and that was the series winding down. I would say this was when where they didn't have to kill off the person. Like Big Pussy, they wanted off.
Right.
What about when they killed off your girl?
What happened, Jimmy?
Jimmy, your girl Mabel King on What's Happening.
Did they kill her off on that?
Then she died on that show.
I don't know. I think what happened
was
was
diabetes.
Yeah.
She died while the show was on?
And then they kept it going.
They brought it back in the 80s for What's Happening Now.
No, when it was originally on.
She died in the original series?
I think that's when didn't she die on that series? Or did she move away and left Roger there with D?
I think she just moved away.
I don't know what happened.
She was only 66 when she died?
Yeah, she's a big
They
lady.
took her legs, I think.
I wouldn't care
Yes,
if
they
you were
did.
the color of a baboon's ass. Steve Martin, the jerk when she played the mother. Am I going to stay this color forever? So funny.
Forever!
Wouldn't care if you were the color of a baboon's ass. She was very funny in that.
Honest.
Wasn't she great?
She was so great.
And the father, open all the windows. Him fucking trying to dance. Him trying to dance to fucking black music was so great.
That movie.
He fucking stunk as a dancer, but then the white music comes on, all of a sudden getting some rhythm.
You don't want the niggas in here, sir. I am a nigga.
Yeah, you're talking to a nigga. And he kicks iron balls in McGinty. Fucking hurts his foot. Yeah, it's really brilliant physical comedy.
Yeah.
He hears this on the radio and he's getting out of bed just snapping, and he can finally dance properly. It's lame white music.
Right. Just tapping along.
Yeah.
He was fucking funny.
Yes, he was.
I'm telling you. The motherfucker had it.
Yes, really not good music.
Now he's really into it.
Wakes up the whole family, they're all annoyed.
All right, that's great.
It speaks to me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He's showing it. He's showing he can dance
He
now.
can keep the beat.
Well, if this is out there, think how much more is out there. This is the kind of music that tells me to go out there and be something.
I like when he was really trying to. I loved the funny part when he's trying to dance to their music. How fucking horrible he is. He's just stopping. It's really a bad job of dance.
I think you pissed someone off with your comedy, by the way.
Who?
This guy is all mad at you about your comedy.
What did I do
He's
now?
putting alleged before it.
What did I do?
Let's say hi to. Let's say
Let's say hi to everyone with ears.
Jimmy still got it.
Say hi to John in North Carolina. All pissed off at Sherrod.
Where?
How you guys doing?
All right.
Hey, how's it
Good
going?
evening.
I'm good. Sherrod, I'm going to try to see you and Tracy down in Cherokee when y'all come down.
Oh, yes, we down there on Saturday.
Ooh.
Is that Cherokee Casino? That's a casino, right?
Yep.
Wait, where is it, dude?
I live in Asheville, and Cherokee's like...
Oh.
Cherokee.
Hey, I was wondering if you guys saw a Mini Cooper commercial that says it's cool we can call things lame gay if we think it's lame.
What, the Super Bowl commercial?
It was, no, for Mini Cooper.
Oh, yeah, I saw that commercial. Yeah, I thought it was cool.
Why are Mini Coopers gay?
From what I saw, a gay person said, you can call it gay if you think it's lame. So can we use it again?
Is that how that went down?
That's what she said. I said, this car is...
Let me see this.
It's the hockey
Oh, I thought they were talking
soccer
about
player.
There's air quotes.
This is a chick car.
Right. This is a gay car. That's what
This is a gay car.
This is a short man.
By the way, I don't like the fact that she had to do air quotes when nobody else is doing air quotes.
Yeah.
The message, the sarcasm of the message is obvious.
Yeah.
That was good enough.
Good point.
You don't need her to air quote it to go, oh, okay.
She was the soccer broad, right?
Is that, I don't know.
Amy Wambach.
Yeah, Amy Wambach. So why was
I
that?
think she played soccer.
That's a good point, though, Jimmy. Why was that the only thing air quoted when that's the whole point of the commercial?
Maybe she wouldn't do it without her. Maybe that was just her take. And sometimes the director, when they see a celebrity doing something that they're a little uncomfortable with or whatever, they're like, okay, good.
Because
good,
everyone
well done.
was scared shitless. So they're trying to cover their bases a little bit.
I would have probably have said to her, don't do air quotes. And I would have said, just because you're sinning in God's eyes, there's no reason to air quote. Just because you're defying everything the Lord stands for.
The Lord. The church say amen.
Absolutely.
Let's go back to this.
Exactly.
This is a gay car.
I hated the air quotes.
It's a short man's car.
This is a cute car.
Slow car.
This is a single young professional.
No one is air quoting but her.
Yeah.
This car ain't hip-hop.
Kidless.
Cute.
Small.
This car doesn't care what you call it.
Oh my God! That's Mr. Wolf! Oh my God!
Yes,
I
it
think that's
is.
the subtlety of that, Jimmy. But other thing is, do you think maybe she might catch some slack from the gay community?
No, she won't. It's sarcastic. And she didn't need the air quotes. They were stupid.
The air quotes can get you out of everything now?
The air quotes weren't even necessary.
It wasn't necessary.
The sarcasm of the message is obvious.
And she was over the top with how she said it, like,
this is a gay car.
Yeah, these uneducated people say this is a gay car. That's basically what she was saying.
And we got the message.
That statement.
We didn't need the air quotes. But then again, maybe she didn't see it in context, but I would have said to her, don't do it with air quotes.
It's going to lead to a bunch of pussy for her.
Or maybe that was the only one she did right. Maybe the other one she said wrong. She had no air quotes, but she couldn't say it. This is a gay car. No, that's wrong. Just say
like, this is number 3.
This is a gay car. And she went, this is a gay car. No, don't stretch out the word gay. Just say it.
All right, guys.
And isn't she's a lesbian, right? Yeah. So that makes it easier, too.
Yeah,
she could say it, but we can't. That whole argument.
Well, yeah, that's kind of, I think, probably why they got her to do it.
Yeah, sure. But that's sort of how we used to say the word growing up.
What, gay?
Yeah, that's gay.
Yeah. What do you mean growing up? I'm growing up, I still say it.
Still say it a bit.
That's not, I don't try to offend anybody from it. I don't mean gay in a great way, like sucking a cock.
No.
I mean gay in a bad way, like not sucking a cock.
I say that was gay. I say that was gay. Like after an escort's leaving, I close the door.
And then you just say, oh, well.
Yeah, exactly.
And you go back to your day.
Absolutely. Then you just go wipe off your dick and fucking rinse with Lavoris simultaneously. Hope she gets home safe.
The Lavoris.
Remember the Lavoris commercial? Had that awful music that would be timed out with his Lavoris swirling? No?
I remember what you're talking about.
That's a weird, that's
the girlfriend?
That was a little, I think that was a little brave to put that in a commercial, though.
I didn't like the air quotes, but, you know.
Don't need the air quotes. It was, everyone got it. We understood what you were saying.
Her hair looked all right in the commercial compared to these other pictures.
Right. Well, you don't like the fact that she looks like Jared Leto in half of these fucking photos? Excuse me. Wow, wait.
Man.
That's something, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's something. That, I don't know. In a lot of these pictures, you would swear that's a dude. Yeah, that's kind
Well,
of.
she got like a, yeah.
I know.
She got a Timberlake looking thing.
I guess that's the
Ellen type of.
Yeah, she got the Ellen thing going on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they got that same kind of boyish kind of build.
I saw you rock flu over the weekend. Jesus.
Oh, no, you poor thing. Do you feel better?
I feel much better, Jim.
I feel
talking about a
plane.
I'm on a plane.
Somali Airlines?
JetBlue.
Okay.
A window seat?
Did you watch the Super Bowl? I saw you tweeting the commercials. What were your highlights for this damn thing?
I really love the fact that the Super Bowl is, supposed to be the big sports guy event of the year, and every break was going into comic book and sci-fi movies. And a lot of that being represented in the time when these are the dudes that don't normally watch.
But it's not.
I think it's all the same guys, though.
Yeah, it's not. It's not just a sporting event anymore. They figured out how to just get everyone involved.
Right.
Yeah, it's more
across the board. It's more cultural.
It's a cultural thing.
Yeah, that subculture of comic books is mainstream now. That's pop culture.
No, I know, but it was nice to see it at an event of this status.
Yeah.
Now it's there as well because it's all over TV, it's all over movies and stuff. But to see almost every break had an advertisement for X-Men, for Deadpool, for
Independence Day.
But if you
the
think
new Independence Day, which looks amazing.
That's pretty good. But who's the new Will Smith dude they had in the commercial?
That's exactly what I wrote. I said I love the new trailer with the new younger Will Smith replacement.
Why his son didn't get it? Because he's too annoying?
But there was no point for him in the trailer. He's just
Why does
sitting
his son
there.
have to get all his roles?
I'm talking about the other son who gets none of the roles, the older son who everybody forgot about.
Trey.
Yeah. Trey.
From the other marriage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was Trey in anything?
He's a non-Jada kid.
Yeah.
And nobody cares about him.
Trey Smith. I don't know.
I think, was he in anything?
Nothing. He was in
What was the one where he was
the video with him and Will, me and my boy, me and my son?
No, that was just the two of us, right?
Just the two of us.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember Trey.
He wasn't he the kid in the movie Will Smith did where he was going around with the body parts?
Oh, no, that was still the other son. That was still Jaden.
Oh, okay.
That was Jaden playing his son in that.
He's 6'3". He's a big kid, too.
I do remember.
I think he played football at some point in Philly.
Yeah, that song was
special.
That song was just to make the divorce easier on the kid.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, you got your song, moving on to the next thing.
And now Jaden's driving around in like cars that there's only two in the planet.
The new Karate Kid and
yeah.
So what was your thoughts?
The
they got geeks involved?
Yeah, the sci-fi stuff was great. The Jeff Goldblum commercial I thought was really good, but Jeff Goldblum is approaching Christopher Walken territory of becoming a parody of himself.
I'll start doing impressions of him soon now. I got Walken down. I'll fucking do
a little Goldblum? Let's hear a little bit of it. If you got a little
I don't know.
Well, if you got a little something there.
What do you want to hear?
I want to hear a little Goldblum.
I'm playing the piano.
Wow, that's just like him.
Thank you.
He's aware, though. He's becoming a parody of himself.
I was watching Jurassic Park.
He's a strange dude. We had him in here once. I loved every second of it.
Yeah, he's really awesome.
He's got like strange magician energy.
Yes, great way to put it. Magician energy.
He got magician
it's his
energy.
hands. It's the way he's
soft-spoken. He's soft-spoken, too. Very soft-spoken.
Yeah, like he's trying to get you to look somewhere else while he's doing something over here.
And he'll just study
fucking your chick. He's pointing at his IMDb page, and while you're looking at it, he's fingering your chick.
I remember him picking up stuff in the studio and just like, oh, that's very interesting. And it's just like an empty bottle. Like, what's interesting about an empty water bottle?
Yeah.
But he makes it the most fascinating thing ever.
He's been working for a long time. That
I love him.
Bitch.
I love that guy.
He still won't top Death Wish. What he did in that, I thought was his best performance.
What did he do in Death Wish?
The famous line.
He had the best line in movie history.
Oh, I got it. I don't remember.
Yeah, they actually wanted him to redo this for the Super Bowl commercial, but he couldn't.
This is the first Death Wish? The first
Yes. Just go to Jeff Goldblum and watch his, where's his scene?
Nope, keep going.
Death Wish is so violent. I just loved it.
Nope.
Do you
there
believe
it is.
this?
There
Watch
it is.
this. How good he is. This was the Super Bowl commercial.
Damn rich cunt! I kill rich cunts! Mother's getting the shit kicked out of her.
Jesus.
Lord have mercy.
You want your Super Bowl commercial to pop a little bit.
Yeah.
Man.
Use some of that dialogue while he's playing the piano.
Yeah. It was him and Helen Mirren. I tell you, it's what that I recently heard.
Was that Helen Mirren? No.
No, I was just kidding. I heard a tape recently.
She had a Budweiser ad though.
Of we first found that clip. That made how hard I laughed when we just kept playing that. Goddamn rich cunt! I kill rich cunts. He just kept playing it over and over again.
We have to play it again, right?
Yeah, it's a wonderful.
We can't not.
We've played this thousands of times over the years.
It's so unreasonable. And this guy's stating the obvious.
Right.
Mother's getting the shit kicked out of her.
And he's spray painting the curtains.
That's his whole job, and he's doing it horribly.
He's just trying to pretend that he's participating.
Right.
Jeff Goldblum is literally fucking beating her with a blackjack, and this guy's just painting curtains. Wow, who's carrying more of the weight there?
What year was that? What year was it? 73?
75, I'm going to guess.
Tops. Yeah, that's a 70s movie.
Yeah.
What about,
it was so much violence. Everybody got raped in Death Wish movies.
Yeah.
They didn't care if it was a slow daughter. Remember the daughter who they
didn't care.
Then she jumped out the window and landed on a fence. The fence stabbed her in the back.
They raped fucking Bronson's mustache in one scene when he falls asleep. They're running out of things to rape.
It was raping galore. Everybody got raped in those movies.
1974.
The Maid? Remember every time they caught the Maid?
The Maid. You never wanted to be Bronson's maid. You were in Dutch.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, who would take that job?
14 gangbangers. Brutal.
You want me to be the maid?
All terrible gang members, too. Yeah. All white guys with bad, like, fucking 70s and 80s outfits.
Yeah, because it was really just working gigs, so that's who got the jobs.
Yeah, they're all dressed like fucking, like that one freaky guy in Escape from New York. Remember that terrible bad guy with the blonde hair who hung out with Brain and who hung out with the Duke of New York?
Gangs never looked like that in New York City.
No, they didn't.
No.
It's like you and a Billy Eilish. Billy Eilish. Oh, fucking boo. I'll be right back. I'm going to go take an improv class. I'm about to say Billy Idol. Should have said Adamant anyway.
Oh, man.
There was that bad guy. He was so awful. Anytime they put sunglasses on a bad guy, he stinks. Fucking like in Scarface, that guy that ruined the movie. The guy that kills him at the end is in a members only jacket and shades.
Yeah.
You don't look chilling.
Yeah.
Well, look at the terrible. He has the high boots on and the crazy teased back hair, and anytime you wear something on your fucking bicep or forearm, you're an awful bad guy.
That dude?
Hitler didn't wear anything on his fucking bicep.
Kind of did.
Well, swastika.
No, but I mean like a piece of metal.
Tattoo.
Yeah, he definitely had something around that area.
Did Hitler wear sunglasses? I didn't think so.
That's just to cover up the bad acting.
Can we show? Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Of course.
It's a bunch of fucking dummies who write these who don't know what bad guy looks like.
Well, that's funny.
Show me some of the fucking video of him, Paul, before I kiss you.
Those old 70s movies, they used to show them on Channel 5 on the weekends, thinking nothing of them. And there was always a scene where if they broke into a house, a girl was being dragged through the house before they did anything to her. Yeah. Dragging her from the living room, throwing her against the wall, into a door, then into the bedroom.
I remember when I was living on 75th Street on Upper East Side, I was coming home from the cellar somewhere for a late night show, like 3, 4 in the morning. And I was coming down the block, and a dude was dragging a girl into a building by her feet.
Jesus.
Down the hallway.
And you let her be.
I called the cops.
Oh, you did
stood
call
out
the cops.
there. The cops came.
Yeah.
It turned out it was her boyfriend. They got into an argument. He like hit her or something, I guess.
Fucking goon-armed her, huh?
But he was dragging. This is some crazy shit to be seeing a dude dragging a girl by her fucking feet up a hallway at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Did he drag her up the stairs?
Like outside.
Too?
I'm outside walking down to my apartment. I'm looking across the street like, holy shit.
Was it a walk up so her head was hitting every side? Jesus.
Oh, it was, but yeah, it was a whole thing.
And how bummed were you that you were like, fuck, now I got to get involved?
Yeah, I was bummed. Because I was
you knew
already
you had to get
saucy.
involved.
I'm the black dude, first of all, calling. Upper East Side.
Sometimes you see stuff and you're on the fence, you're like, but that one you knew.
You had to. Her skirt's coming up like this.
Jesus, yeah. Really?
Oh, it was a scene.
Whatever happened? They take him away?
They took him away. He got
a while.
But I don't think she pressed charges. I don't think she did, but they needed me to be a witness or something. But they had another witness who was in the building.
Man, that's crazy. All right. What else about the Super Bowl there, E-Rock?
Well,
I have one thing.
What?
Why do they have to advertise for avocados?
Yeah,
That's so stupid. I think we know what an avocado is at this point.
That was probably the most embarrassing ad, especially because
of Scott Baio.
Who got all the pussy back in Hollywood back in the day. Pam Anderson, he was the first one to smash.
Right. Was he?
Oh, yes.
He got the young Pam Anderson.
Young one.
That young puss.
I didn't know that.
Pre
That
Home
was
Improvement.
Baio.
Yeah. Home Improvement.
Fresh from Canada.
Yes.
Fresh from Canada.
Fresh
pussy.
off the boat.
Right.
Yeah, when it's still stunk.
She swam that river, came across it, and met Scott Baio.
Yes. He dried her off and wet her up.
She's like, oh my God, I want to be like Joni because I love Chachi as well. And he stuck it where the shit comes out.
Wow. Aren't you Chachi in charge? Yeah, get down there.
This is how Joni liked this.
Yeah.
But I don't know why you have to advertise for avocados, but
I don't get it either. But the ad is just the old alien collector finding stuff from artifacts
that
from
was
Earth.
Scott Baio. I didn't realize.
They just wanted to be down with the avocado people. Just wanted to be down with the Super Bowl and be involved. They got the money.
Being weird for weird's sake.
They making cocaine money.
And wasn't this the product that they
legal
were
money.
advertising?
what?
Just avocados.
Just avocados.
Let me see.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all they were advertising. And then what? Scott Baio just was.
So it was just a whole collection of weird, Earth stuff that they think are artifacts. They don't really know what everything is,
Right.
and then all of a sudden it's just a random cameo. It's like, oh, and there's Scott Baio, and they walk around like that's supposed to be funny, and he's just standing there. It's more embarrassing.
They thought airplane seats were a torture device.
Right.
Yeah. And Scott Baio had no dialogue.
Everyone eats avocado. Dumb.
And they make
Still
reference
good,
to the black and blue dress that they said was gold and white.
Yeah.
and,
Right.
Yeah, right
that's
there.
yeah.
And he's just standing there. There's no reason for him to be there.
Stinks.
And then it's like at the end, it's like if anybody wants to feed Scott Baio, you can. Is involved.
I know nobody wants to talk to Scott Baio.
Well, I was in a very loud living room. What was the commercial for the heroin or you're constipated, the poop medicine? What was that fucking thing? That seemed a little crazy to be advertising on the Super Bowl.
Jublia?
Hey, come on. Anyone can use it.
No, well, somebody help me out.
Yeah, I think it was Jublia because they had 2 ads. They had a toe fungus one with Howie Long, Phil Simms, and Deion Sanders. And then they had another one earlier, which I think was the constipation or diarrhea.
Oh, yeah, Jublia was for the toenail fungus.
But they're basically saying if you're on heroin, you're not going to be able to shit well, so take our medication, right? Is that what it...
That's what was that?
Somebody help me out. Help me out.
Was that an intestines?
No,
yes, they were. It was octopus intestines. I hate the term Twitterverse.
Ooh.
It means universe of Twitter.
But it's fun. We're all part of a Twitterverse.
Oh,
yes.
Yay.
It's like Riddick.
With a lot of evil people. Evil. What was that commercial? It was
the commercial.
Huh?
I don't know.
All right.
It was for shit medication?
I don't know. I ran out to karate for a while, so I missed some of it.
I think they were hinting if you're on drugs, you're not going to be able to shit well, so take our
It's like
was I dreaming this?
Heroin is binding?
Holy fuck.
I don't remember it.
I should have wrote it down.
You had
anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Nothing on that?
You had a heroin fever dream.
We can't find it.
Is this it?
No.
If it's an intestines, right?
Abdominal pain. Little tummy's all tied up. Look at the little guy going through a tied up tummy. There's a stomach running through the street. How come no one notices a stomach is walking up to the line?
People got to work.
Exactly.
You'll let that guy go first, though.
Yeah, you sure will. Here comes the stomach. Shit. Where's the colon? Going in the back entrance. Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
It's a hiney.
Is this it?
Oh, there it is. Heroin. Is this
cool.
It? Heroin.
Started at a party, everyone was there.
Keeps her skinny though.
Yeah. On a little dare.
She walks away from a cheerleading practice. She's throwing her books over something.
Jealous what?
Jones in a little bit.
Not even her mom. Everybody thought she was the all-American girl.
She threw her phone out, which they would never do. How's she gonna call you a dealer, stupid?
Never.
She hooks her dog onto the garbage.
That happened.
Such a bore. There goes the family. She's got a new friend.
It's pretty hot.
There goes the looks. This is the end.
She's gonna suck something.
I guess she really was the all-American girl.
Walking
Pick
dead.
up heroin and you'll throw away everything you love. Share your
Wow.
stories on Instagram.
I think the worst part of that commercial is me pulling up smiling in my car at the end of it. Waving money at her.
Holding a little baggie up.
And now, and the worst way to prove that she's got a problem is she has to fuck this guy while she's vomiting. She's the all-American girl, and he's an older man. He couldn't get her when she was healthy, but now she's strung out, and she fucks him twice a week. He talks it down from 400 down to 250. Oh, wow. That's a good commercial. Was that very good?
Was that part of the Super Bowl, though? Or was that one of those side commercials?
That was good.
I don't remember.
I don't remember
that
seeing
one.
that. The guy, Jimmy in Boston is the one I'm talking about. Jimmy, go ahead. I'm right here.
It's Kevin from Austin.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Kevin, what's up? Hey.
That's all right. I'm all sick and sound like shit. Hey, they're talking about opiate-induced constipation.
Opiate-induced constipation.
What the fuck is that?
This was
You're on Oxycontin or Percocet and you can't shit yourself? I don't get it.
This was a commercial that I saw during the. I was like, wow, we've come a long fucking way.
I mean, heroin's come a long way. Opiates come a long way.
True, but
maybe avocados make you shit, and you can
That
take
is
care
not
of
it
that.
right there. Is that a unicorn shitting on cones?
Thank you, sir. Let me.
That was an ad for something else.
All right, let me play this for the people. Yeah, look at this thing. This ran last night.
Envy. Oh, it's things trying that won't come out. He's trying to dump sugar. It won't come out.
Oh, and this guy just took a nice dump.
Guy walks out of the restroom amazingly well.
Happy.
10 pounds lighter.
Sits down, and this guy's got a fucking blocky thing of sugar.
You may be so constipated.
Yeah.
It feels like everyone can go.
They show the dog shitting. That's funny.
Things.
Prunes.
Struggling to find relief. You may have opioid-induced constipation. OIC. It's different and may need a different approach. Opioids block pain signals, but can also block activity.
I auditioned for this commercial.
Yeah?
Yes, as the shit that's blocking him up. They're like, would you wear a brown hat and just look like you're blocking something? I'm like, okay.
Why didn't you get it?
Because they felt I wasn't good enough as being a piece of shit.
Wait, how do things that block the pain block your shits?
Maybe, like Vicodin will make it not shit. Yeah, there are definitely things that make you hard for you to shit.
That affect the same.
Yep.
No one's amazed that they
nerves?
accepted this commercial, though?
Well, it's a medical.
I think it's a
Super
bigger
Bowl?
problem. It's a big problem. That's the audience.
Play the rest of this. What the fuck?
What the fuck happens? Is the guy shit or not?
I want to know
Feel
how
like your opioid pain med is slowing your insides.
I love the symbolism.
Yeah.
Longing for a change? Have the conversation.
Oh, look, now it's Niagara Falls. It's Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Ladies walking with
Made on
paper
behalf
stuck
of
to her
those
shoe.
living with chronic pain and struggling with OIC.
It was Oprah falling down the stairs.
Yes, the Cosby kid's being taken right out of the pool.
It was Rosa Parks being dragged off a bus. He's shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, he did. Yes.
$5 million for that.
$5 million for avocados and shit medication.
Oh, they'll make their money back.
Did you watch the actual game, Eric? You're not a big football guy. Huh?
I tried not to, but yes, I did.
Ain't the same company making this medicine making the opiates though too?
Of course, they got you on both ends.
Yes,
They got you coming and not going.
There we
Our
go.
partnership will culminate in a
What? A partnership?
There was one other ad too, which I was amazed.
Steven Tyler? Skittles?
Oh no, that
awful.
was disgusting.
That was awful.
Yeah, I hate Steven Tyler.
Oh, a bunch of Skittles singing fucking Dream On. I get it.
I kind of like...
I was telling E that commercial actually, because in his commercial, his voice breaks the glass.
Right.
And then they played that on the Australian morning show, TV show, and it broke the teleprompter glass off the camera.
No, stop.
Yes, or during the show. You can pull up the video.
Yeah,
it was live on TV.
No. I think it's fake.
Yeah,
It's not fake.
Let's see it.
It's
Let's
fake.
see it.
I guarantee you.
Let's see
You
it.
bought in, man.
Let's see it.
Don't buy into
You think
that
I don't know?
shit.
I don't know when white people lying to me.
Come on. I
don't know.
Wait a minute. I am here.
Let's see it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's this unbelievable moment. Steven Tyler
Boom.
singing, shatters glass at Super Bowl advert, cracks. Well,
And if you see that part of the
reading
camera,
that.
the part of the camera
it's
fell
fine.
off.
It's fine.
Oh, let's see it. My God, there's an ad before we watch the ad. What are we in, some kind of an advertising loop or something?
Kinda
We're
crazy.
watching an ad before we watch the ad for the Super Bowl. We've gone down a rabbit hole.
It was for Ziploc. Daily Mirror.
Here we go.
All right.
Steve Tyler has teamed up. Let's take a look.
I like
This is
that.
Eminem.
Tyler, your Skittles portrait.
That is E to the Z ooh tweedly disgusting.
Oh.
You haven't heard me sing Diddly Ding yet.
Dream on. Higher. Dream on. I think a little higher.
Oh my God! You're not going to believe
Look.
what just happened.
That note.
That was so
that
weird.
note
Oh,
is just
smashed
off
the front of our camera.
off the camera.
On exactly the same time.
Fake.
No, keep looking. It's
Hold on,
not
let me see it, let me
fake.
see it.
Fake. Come on.
Let me see it.
Look at this.
Rod, come on.
I have never
Look at that on the
seen
glass.
it.
Point,
That
point,
is
put it,
so
there you go.
weird.
The teleprompter
Look
glass. You
at
know the
that.
kind of camera it is.
I am in shock.
I have never seen that in a
Steve
TV studio
Tyler
before.
broke our auto
He's smiling. I think.
Oh my
I knew it was my favourite one for a reason.
They're not this good to fake
No,
shit like
man.
this.
I bet you they had a busted camera and said, let's have a little fun with this. How did that glass
Opie
fly?
really don't believe in anything anymore.
Well, how did that glass fly that far?
It just fell off the front of the camera. It was right there on the ground in front of it.
What do you think,
I'll
Jimmy?
bet you it happened in a different way. Like there was probably a domestic violence incident. Like the director put his wife's head through the camera and they're like, how do we spin this?
Right. Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
They're just trying to save his job.
Yeah.
Saying, I don't buy
That
it.
was a terrible
Poor
commercial.
guys
I'm
are
not
just
buying it.
skeptics. The earth ruined you.
I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
You can't
That
even
thing
believe
would have shattered if it fell off like that.
I don't know.
Not
It's a big
necessarily.
piece of glass.
If you filled that glass on a teleprompter camera like
Steven
that,
Tyler, no.
You don't wanna
I'm
get
not
hit.
allowing you to believe this.
let the fans go to the internet, watch the video, let us know if you think it's real.
Well, we'll tweet it out, but no.
These Aussie bastards ain't this good of actors.
Don't fucking believe this, please.
I'm believing it.
No, please don't do that to yourself. Because so you're saying it flew about 4 or 5 feet and it didn't shatter when it hit the hard floor?
No, I think the camera guy probably pulled back when he saw the guy coming over there to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? He was pulled back so he can get the shot.
I'm not buying it.
Poor Opie. He can't believe in anything anymore.
I believe in stuff.
Come on. And Beyonce's too thick. First that, now this.
That type of ass has always scared me. Scared me. know. I know it's delightful for a lot of people, but I always just got scared by that.
Look at the honest. It's really a fear look on your face right now.
That shit used to scare. I want a little shape to it, definitely, but wow.
That's too much thickness?
Wow, always for me.
Hammering down on you?
Always. Too much, man.
It's like, how can my dick get through those cheeks?
Ridiculous.
Oh, he'll find his way.
Mike Tyson sang a
Yeah, this was a local
plumbing
ad.
Company jingle in a bizarre local Super Bowl ads, but we didn't get to see it nationally, obviously.
No, I think it was just
Regional.
DC.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard this was the ad that no one got to see, and supposedly it's pretty good.
They're probably the best
bizarre,
It was
weird.
this, and then in New Hampshire they ran an ad for Jeb with George Bush in it, and just because everything's going on in New Hampshire right now, but that was local too. That wasn't a national spot.
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird. And San Francisco had something. Trying to remember what they had too, but it was all these weird local spots that were getting more attention than some of the national ones.
Maybe they did better. One. Yeah, let's see Tyson, Michael and Son.
He's the box.
It is?
Going into round 8.
Wow.
See, that's
God damn.
That's nice.
That is nice too.
Here we go.
Vanilla Gorillas.
Boxing going on.
Uh-oh. Someone's getting into the ring.
That's Mike Tyson. If you can't, we can.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
Oh, he doesn't sing. He just steps in. He just steps in and knocks out the guy.
Yeah, basically, if you can't figure out your plumbing, we can.
Okay, that's why he was dressed like a plumber. I thought it was
so that guy couldn't defeat that guy, so Tyson came in and knocked him out. That's a little weird.
The Bush one.
Love the Tyson, though. Love the Tyson.
And I like how you jumped in there and saved the black dude from getting beat up by the white boxer.
Very symbolic.
That takes me back to fight. A nigga and the white. Black don't win, we all jump in.
Well, we might have sang that a few times.
Sure.
That might have made the rounds.
A different second half. we didn't have it. Black don't win. We would sing the other side.
That's right.
White don't win. We all jump in. And then white lost and we all watched.
That's right.
Why should we all get beat up?
That's 100% right.
Why should we all get beat up because white couldn't get it done? I'm going home.
Oh, we were brave when we sang the song, but when it came down to it, Jimmy is right.
Yeah.
Oh boy, is he right? Saw that a few
Yeah,
times.
it basically was, if white don't win, you guys jump in. I'm heading back home to fucking sniff my belly button and have a homosexual encounter.
I'm heading home with all my teeth. Enjoy.
Oh my God.
Enjoy this monster that's beating the shit out of every white kid in school.
Exactly.
Have a homosexual encounter. Boy, you still got it.
I think we did it with
I want to see the George Bush one.
Oh, yeah.
I think the theme of this commercial is if you didn't, if you don't hate my brother, you will after this.
He's making a bit of a run.
Jeb
Bush.
he gave Trump some hits. Talking about that.
We should talk about it after the break. I watched the debate on Saturday night. I loved every fucking second of it.
It's getting heated.
And Barbara Bush gave Jeb a little bump.
Good. I always wondered who the mom would pick. Do we really need that to her to come out?
Like Ted Cruz's mom.
I think it shows how out of touch the guy that he needs his mom to help him.
The only story
Isn't that what you're thinking? Now you need your mom to help you out here.
The only story should be if your mom came out and said, "I'm not voting for that motherfucker."
Absolutely. That should be the only story. Because whenever the mom's endorsed, it's always the same thing.
Yes.
Who do you think I'm going to vote for? The one who tumbled out of my cunt. I'm voting for the one who tumbled out of my cunt to the surprise of no one. Do you see that man up there? He was once just a load, and then 9 months later he tumbled out of my cunt. Now he's wearing a tie and trying to ruin your life.
It was nice and everything because she's in her 90s, but that shows America that you need mommy's help, I think.
Oh, why wouldn't it? Would have been so funny if she said, everyone thinks I'm only voting for him because he tumbled out of my cunt, but I'm not. I'm voting for him because he's against Obama, and those people ruin everything. Mom,
Talk about Hawaiians.
Yeah. Oh, wait to hear the Barbara Bush clip after the break. Pretty brutal. I mean, she should have been around early in the campaign.
They don't believe in him.
Because now it makes it look like I need mommy's help.
Listen, you can say what you want. After Jeb married that Mexican woman, the family pulled back.
Vote for my son. Look, you've already had one who fucked me and one who tumbled out of my cunt. Let's have two who tumbled out of my cunt and one who fucked me. One who fucked me, two who tumbled out of my cunt.
Now he's wearing a tie and trying to ruin your life.
If one who fucked me wasn't enough, two who tumbled out of my cunt. Let's go for the trifecta.
How do you fit that on a hat?
Yes. Yes.
America.
That's right. You liked him and you liked him. I tumbled out of the same cunt that he fucked and that he tumbled out of. I tumbled out of the same cunt that he fucked and he tumbled out of. Vote for me. USA. We want another one who fell out of that cunt. We want another one who fell out of that cunt.
Well, it fell out a little easier, though.
Yeah, he tumbled out a little easier because he's younger.
He didn't touch the walls on the way out.
Yeah, he walked right out.
A couple things. So the Tyson thing, it's a two-parter he did sing. Thank you to Travis. I did not know that.
Oh, boy.
And then I do know, what was the other fucking thing? Boy. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Anyway, all right. Bush, Tyson. There was something else.
What, Trump?
Fuck me. Fuck me. You want to hear Tyson singing?
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Should have kept his money.
If you can, we can. Michael and Son.
There you go.
No,
he's a good singer.
Unacceptable.
He sings well. Yeah, what are you going to do?
How do you
Unacceptable.
He has a voice like a songbird.
Like an angel.
I feel like I just got raped by Mike Tyson.
It's a songbird's voice. There's nothing wrong with Mike belting out a song.
Should have killed.
Sings like a song.
Hold on to that money. If he had his money, you think he'd be doing this commercial?
I don't know. Probably not. But then again, I don't know.
Like all the money that he had when he had like $30 million, something he got taken away.
$30 million. He went through more than $30 million.
$100 million.
Yeah. You read his book. It's one of the best reads ever.
I know. I hate knowing what.
It got so bad they didn't know if they could afford the groceries that they were buying. They were in a supermarket, and he's being recognized, and they're putting their fucking food down, and they're like, oh, he wasn't sure he had enough money to cover. That's how bad it got. He lost everything.
That is crazy. And this is after, how did he...
Cocaine.
Oh, he was drugging it? This was after prison?
I don't know. I mean, he was a major cocaine
before
guy.
Prison.
Major. During his prime, he was doing it left and right, too.
Yeah.
It's an amazing book, though. I didn't realize it got that bad where he was scared.
You know what else is amazing? Cocaine.
What did George Bush say?
Oh, yeah, let's go to the Bush thing.
Oh, yeah.
The first job of the president is to protect America. Our next president must be prepared to lead. I know Jeb. I know his good heart and his strong backbone. Jeb will unite our country. He knows how to bring the world together against terror, and he knows when tough measures must be taken. Experience and judgment count in the Oval Office. Jeb Bush is a leader who will keep our country safe.
Jeb Bush. Right to Rise USA is responsible for the content of this message.
Yeah, sponsored by No Shit Your Brother Picks You.
Yeah.
That's not an endorsement.
You know how much you have to twist George W.'s arm to get him
I
to do
don't
that
know,
shit?
Jeb. I don't want to. Can you please fucking do this? I'm embarrassing the family. I have fucking 3% of the vote.
I don't think he had anything to do with it. I think the old man's like, get the fuck out there and say the family name.
Maybe.
Barbara, get up to fucking New Hampshire immediately.
Exactly. That's like fucking Peyton and Archie talking about how great Cooper's new project is.
I don't think.
I think you're right. I think the father did say,
the
get down
father's
there and
like,
help
just
him.
say the fucking name. Maybe he's not going to, win, but
you don't have to get embarrassed.
Let's at least make it look good.
He's like he's out there by himself without the support of the family.
He got a little bump up though.
Bush Sr. must be in bad shape though, or I'm sure he'd be out there.
Oh yeah.
Look at my socks. I'm wearing fancy socks. All right, we need you to say, my son is the best man for the job. And go. My son bought me some socks. I'm wearing a pair of colorful socks. No, you're not hitting it. I want to walk again. You can't. You're too old. Look at my socks. Yeah, I don't think you're doing that properly.
And the socks thing was okay when no one saw the socks, but now that he's in a wheelchair, the pants come up a little bit. You see how ridiculous his socks really are.
They were going to do George Sr. and but he just didn't do it right. You know, my one son almost brought us to World War III, but this one won't. No, that's not the message. Look, my one load almost ruined the earth, but this load won't.
I want to go skydiving.
Look at me, I'm wearing colorful socks.
Are they like mixed match? Are they not matching socks?
Yeah, they're just weird.
Oh, that's
they're like Waldo socks.
Man.
I'm wearing Where's Waldo socks. I used to have my finger on the button. I'm wearing Where's Waldo socks. I fucked her cunt and he fell out of it. So did he. Vote for him. I fucked her cunt and he fell out of it. So did he. Vote for him. He fell out of a cunt that I fucked and he fell out of too. Vote for him.
How are they going to clean that ad up, though?
A lot of editing.
Maybe a lot of beeps or something.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Why they got him throwing out the first pitch, like 2 feet away?
Yes, I'm actually throwing it out from home plate. I bowled the first pitch. You really think that me and my wife, they would have just said, we'll do it with someone else?
Oh, look at that. You can't do that if you were the president. You can't be 18 inches from home plate to throw out the first pitch.
They asked me to throw out the first pitch. I said, can I hand it to you?
He killed Saddam, and Saddam's in better shape than that.
Yeah, he's really not in good shape. But God bless him. He's an old man. He shouldn't be in great shape.
But they should have passed on the throwing of the first pitch.
Throwing out the first pitch 2 feet in front of home plate?
Not even. I think it's less than...
Oh, he had a neck brace on.
He was holding the ball. They just wheeled him towards
What's the
plate.
thing about always trying to make these guys look active? Like all the time. He's jumping out of planes and...
Yeah. I jumped out of the plane, but I was attached to the man like a knapsack. I didn't do a whole lot. I was a prop.
Gravity did the work.
Yeah.
Remember after Reagan got shot, they had him on a horse a week later?
Right.
Reagan.
Oh, yeah. To show how tough he was. The old man's going to be 92.
Yeah.
92 this year.
Good for him. I like Senior. I
like them more.
I don't hate Junior either.
After Office.
Yeah. I like both of them a little bit, because they both had especially Bush Senior had a bad rap in office. He was,
he did.
He considered a wimp when he was Reagan's VP, but he's just old now.
And when he tried to play like he was tough, he came off phony.
Yeah.
And that's what I didn't like about him when he was in office.
Right. We got to take a break to do some selling of the Valentine's Day.
Well, the best thing about Valentine's Day, if you want to celebrate Valentine's Day, honestly, with your loved one, but this weekend is Valentine's Day weekend. On Thursday, what are you doing? Come to Chicago. Celebrate the Vic Theater. I'm going to do a whole bunch of Valentine's Day stuff. Kiss that special girl.
What time's the show?
I think 8 o'clock.
That's the perfect time for Valentine's love. Couples to come out.
And then Friday, I'm in Michigan at the Royal Oak Music Theater, and then I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, my first time entering Turner Hall. And I'm going to say, Turner Hall, then turn her over and fuck her when the shit comes out. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. Turner Hall, then turn her into a cum bucket. I'm trying to fucking...
It's a love message.
That's right. It's a lovely message. Turn her hole, then turn her asshole into a throbbing, fucking painful lava pit.
Okay.
I ran out of steam.
With that, Sherrod's got the race wars on this channel Wednesday nights at 9 with Kurt Metzger. Just killing it.
Killing it up. We got
7. Of course, it's 7. I'm sorry.
7 to 9.
Sammy Roberts is on at 9. I got that messed up. Of course, 7 o'clock on Wednesday with
Sam is a real buzz on his show too.
Kurt Metzger.
Yes, I think we got Artie Lane coming on this week.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then what else?
And then Friday, Atlantic City
with Tracy
Morgan. And then I'm going to be at Cherokee Casino in North Carolina Saturday night.
Ooh,
beautiful.
Yeah, it's going to be fun times. I think next week is Boston, Vermont, and Boston.
Beautiful. All right, we're going to take a break, do some politics next, I think. Stay there. What happened?
Knocking down Nomad. Was 3 in a row?
Yeah, we did.
That was great.
They're asking me to do more ads for like Steven Singer because they think that my natural ability to sell products isn't being exploited.
I agree.
Well, give us an example, man.
Hey, do you need something romantic for Valentine's Day? Because so many of us do. That why don't you head down to Steven Singer? He's a jeweler, and he's become what we would like to consider a friend. And his products are very, very, very good. They're very shiny. They hold up well. And your girl will probably like them a whole lot. My girl certainly did. They like how I personalize these things.
Nice.
Steven Singer Jewelers. It's on the other corner of 8th and Walnut. Steven Singer.
We got to do the next live read.
That was excellent.
I guarantee we have one more left.
I like my
today.
casual way.
We have one next.
Yeah.
We have one next? Cool.
Yeah, you'll do it.
Yep, happy to.
It was lovely.
Stone Temple Pilots in there. They're going to hold open auditions for a new singer.
They
this
need
year.
one.
I think it's time to move the fuck on, don't you?
They have to.
I should go out for that.
I think you got the chops.
I certainly do.
Give us a little Stone Temple Pilots.
What's one of those songs? I don't know any of them.
That's one of them.
That's the only way to do it, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe they won't even ask you to sing one of their songs. Maybe they'll just ask you to sing a song.
Yeah, because they want to hear how you.
How long they been needing a new dude, a new lead singer?
Well, they had
It all depends on who you ask.
a month. Well, they had what's his name there for a while.
Bill Chetley.
Chester.
Nope.
Bennington.
Chester the what? Oh.
What happened? Drugs?
Well, Scott Weiland, yeah, the drugs.
Drugs, Scott Weiland, yeah.
But they had Chester though.
What happened to Chester?
From Lincoln Park. But
Right.
then
Going back to Lincoln Park.
Chester said, "Fuck this! I'm going back to Lincoln Park. It was fun, but I got to move on."
It's way more successful.
I agree.
So
Why does Chester not want to do it?
I don't know. I
Not
think,
how his name's pronounced.
It is.
Nope.
I think they should just.
Let it go.
That's
you
it.
can't let it go. That's their money
They had
maker.
a nice run with Chester, and then they were. I think they were starting to get the whole thing going again,
And then you can't let it go though. That's not happening. They
let it go, let it go.
It's like
let
TLC.
It go. Like what?
TLC looking for a new left eye. That's what they're doing. There's going to be a TV show. They're going to show us how they do it, and they're going to stick with nobody.
They're too old.
Or they might find, somebody found somebody who was Journey.
That's rare, though.
It is rare. So maybe it's time for a new one of those stories.
I want to know how much they pay that fucking kid.
He takes all the money now. He has to.
No, he doesn't.
They don't give him no money?
They picked him out of a ghetto, basically.
But
he's got to make money now.
He's
though.
got
I bet
that
now.
sound, though.
I think they still give him the low end.
We got to get him on the show.
They go, look, you sound awesome, but we wrote the songs.
Right. You just karaoke.
Oh, he's doing very well.
Well, that's good. He's got the voice.
He takes that money back to the Philippines. He's he's rich.
Now, Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, he's not American rich though. I bet you he's
Filipino rich.
But I bet he's
rich.
doing okay now, though. Like I'll bet now he's doing okay because he's known as a guy who can hit the notes and sing the songs. Right?
You don't think he's?
Yeah, but I mean, he's only getting paid to sing. He's not getting any
royalties.
Yeah, I mean, like live appearances.
Yeah, well, he don't deserve that.
Yeah, if they don't.
I'm sure they have some deal structured with him.
Yeah. I love that story, though. Neil Sean was basically drunk on YouTube and just, like, looking at videos and found this kid out of nowhere and gave him a call. It's a great documentary if you've never seen it.
Unbelievable.
And it turns out he could sing a whole bunch of other guys. Yeah. Does a pretty good. I think he does a pretty good Axel, if I remember correctly.
Does he really?
Yeah, man. His videos are all over the place. He's just in these shitty little joints in the Philippines. And Neil Sean's like, that's going to be our guy.
And it worked.
Yeah, it did.
So who knows? Maybe Stone Temple might get lucky and get their Filipino gift.
I think the Stone Temple Pilots should just move on. The DeLeo brothers.
Move on to what, though?
Yeah, exactly.
They're talented musicians. Fucking come up with
You
something
gonna start
else.
a new band at 50-something? No.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
not
it's...
I think it's time. I loved Stone Temple Pilots. And Chester did a good job, but it wasn't Scott Weiland, so I wasn't.
Weiland had it, though. He had that voice.
Chester, he had that very unique voice. Where are we at with the politics? Anyone else see the debate on Saturday? No. Probably not, because people have.
I was working. By the way,
fun
Louisville
to have.
really, really good crowds.
In Louisville?
Louisville?
Fucking phenomenal, man, that room. It's called the Laughing Derby.
Nice.
Laughing Derby.
Love it. It's my last club for a long time. It was so good.
Nice.
Good way to go out.
Yeah, I loved it.
What you eat down there?
You know, I didn't eat anything crazy. I put a few pounds on, so I'm really self-conscious today.
What do you mean you put some pounds on?
I know, I feel it. You know,
Oh,
nothing
yeah,
terrible.
okay, I see what
but you
you're
know how
saying.
you feel your body's a little different? Like, I'm like, ugh.
Well, it's the
So I'm
Super
gonna-
Bowl. You have to, like,
didn't
partake
cheat.
in some snacks.
Nah, but it's like little things like Lara bars and these fucking things. It just gets your head in a different place. Then you start eating a little shittier.
What's a Lara bar?
It's like a bar that's pretty clean and good to eat. Like it's like a protein bar.
And you
Whatever.
ate too many of them?
I have been. Okay. Whatever, nothing earth-shattering. I didn't eat shit yesterday. I've been eating chicken a lot with skin on it. Naughty boy.
No ribs or nothing in Louisville. None of that.
No, I didn't eat bad in Louisville at all.
What were you were supposed to get some brown thing in Louisville?
Nah, I
what
didn't
was it
get that
again? The
shit.
brown.
We stayed in a hotel called the Brown Hotel,
Right.
which was amazing. And I did not get the Brown. It's called.
Is it called the brown? The hot
brown.
What is that?
That doesn't sound. That sounds
That's what
dangerous.
I call my penis, the hot brown.
Hot brown.
Piping hot. Piping hot dick, PhD.
It's got a lot going on, this sandwich, the hot
Yeah,
brown.
I didn't get one of them.
I had an ultimate pork at the Caesars. It was
What do you mean?
Fried pork. That's the name of the sandwich. Ultimate pork.
Ultimate pork. What makes it
was
ultimate?
Fried pork, pulled pork, and bacon.
Oh my God! Too much pork
coleslaw
for me.
on a brioche bun.
Jesus, that sounds good.
Guy who can't improv.
was
Too much pork for me.
It was good as shit.
That sounds really good. That's
I
what it
felt
looks
so
like.
guilty.
Dang.
If you're eating really well and you treat yourself to something like that, there's nothing wrong with it.
Wait, I had the sandwich. It was a sandwich, but goddamn, what is that?
That's the ultimate pork. Now we'll put sandwich
That's a
in
roast.
Google, and there it is.
There we go.
That was it.
Yep.
Wow, that looks really good.
Yeah.
You know, people think that every time I'm nice, it's Kirk Cinnamon. It's not.
No, it's just you being this pleasant boy.
I can be a nice person as Jim.
Well,
nobody's seen it.
That's funny. I got a tweet from Michael Cudlitz. He says, huge fan. Thank you. That was a blast. And I wrote back, thanks, man. It was great having you on. I love the show.
Right.
That's not a Kirk Cinnamon
That's
thing.
just Jimmy.
Jim Norton's a nice guy.
I think the problem is we're seeing less and less of him.
That's a good point. That's the problem.
We're
Some
seeing
people
more
think
of
it's
everyone else.
good. Yeah, well, you know how it is.
Jim.
I get bored very fast. And I
Jimmy's
just-
slowly tapping out on us.
Yeah.
out. He's still here.
losing my mind. Yeah, look, you watch the traditional puppy bowl. I don't go for it.
Nope,
It's
I know.
exploitive.
What? Wait, what? What's this about?
Yeah, Kirk is just fun to do right now, but I'll get bored with him. Chip
And I
is the
see
only one.
Yeah, Chip went out on the town this weekend.
Did he?
Yeah, I saw a little video of him.
Wait, what? What
kind of puppy
What's
bowl?
this?
Riding around on something.
Is this it right
Oh,
here?
yeah. People had some criticisms of the puppy bowl. I don't know.
The puppy bowl?
Yeah, it was just a cute video circulating of the puppy bowl.
The puppies get exploited.
Oh, those are Chip.
New
Chip didn't
agents.
talk about the puppy bowl. That's
What
embarrassing.
is this?
Oh, all right. I saw this.
Humiliating.
What is that?
At a mall in Louisville.
Sick fucking puppy. I'm a sick fucking puppy.
You ran into the wall.
Dramatically tries to fall off it.
What is that you're riding?
You can rent big stuffed animals in
What
a
is
mall?
that Chip is riding?
Yeah, it's a small animal.
Oh boy, what is this?
Welcome to the Puppy Bowl, starring Little Buckaroo and his friend Little Miss Pink Lady. Oh, Little Miss Pink Lady and Little Buckaroo. Look at what fun we're having. Oh, go around there, Little Buckaroo. Oh, look, Little Miss Pink Lady's winning the Puppy Bowl. Oh, my goodness. Just having fun with some friends. I'm not lonely today. I don't need big crowds on Super Bowl Sunday. Just me and Little Miss Pink Lady and Little Buckaroo.
Lovely.
You're such a lonely man.
Yep, something's
Now, were those rescues?
bad happening.
Something snapped.
Believe me, there's times where Kirk may have some other qualities to him. I don't know yet. I'm deciding who he really is.
All right.
Like at the very end, it may be having some fun. You know, there's nothing wrong with being in the puppy bowl, even though the Jews don't like it. Kirk is anti-Semitic for no reason.
He snuck it in there.
I would like that little character flaw in him.
Well, some would say that's not a flaw.
Oh, of course, I understand.
I don't know.
What is this one?
Kirk Cinnamon made it.
Oh, Chris.
What?
Chris Sherrod on Yes.
Oh, that's
No
funny.
way. We got to get him in. We're trying to figure out a day. He works for Yes, and he's ruining his career by mentioning Jimmy's character.
No, I think he's enhancing his. People are like, who is this
I
guy?
don't know.
And the upper management's like Kirk Cinnamon. I disagree. I think this is going to be a hit for him.
Let's see how this rolled out.
A 15-1 record. Only 2 of those 6 teams have gone on to win the game that's called the word that always precedes duper and the thing that holds soup. Kirk explained. You see, can't say the real word, so I just come up with other ways to express it. Hopefully, you get a chuckle. Just trying to stay positive. Thanks, Kirk. Anyway, those 2 teams.
He's losing his mind.
That is amazing.
You're gonna fucking fuck up your gig, Chris.
No, it's good, Chris.
That
Keep doing it. There's nothing wrong with it.
amazing.
It's wonderful.
Holy fuck.
Oh, Chris is now my favorite.
Yeah, we're getting him on soon. We've been going back and forth. Maybe this week.
The Yes Network right up the block.
Yeah, he should have been on today, I guess.
Well,
to
he
talk
called
about
in.
the Super Bowl.
They got a nice studio right there on the ground level.
Yeah.
Some shit in there.
Yeah. Wants to ask Sherrod if he knows how to.
SNY.
Oh, S&Y, that's what I'm thinking. Yes, S&Y.
Where's Imus' studio now? I want to do Imus this week, but he's not next door anymore.
He went home to his ranch.
Wait,
No, but where's Rob and them? Where do
I
they
feel
report
like
from?
he's not in New York anymore. That he
Arizona?
ISDN's it. No.
I feel like didn't they used to go out of Astoria in Queens?
And Plaza.
Oh, he's still around. Penn Plaza. Okay.
Okay. So everybody writes a bunch of stuff. I felt like,
Penn Plaza.
Get it?
I got it.
I want to ask Sherrod if he knows how to swim.
Yes, I know how to swim. I've been swimming since I was a Boy Scout.
I think this
I have my
guy's-
swimming merit badge.
I think this guy's trying to be an asshole, though.
I don't know. That's all right, but I beat him with facts.
That's right. FAX.
Let's ask why. Marty, why are you being an asshole?
You're right. I was trying to be an ass.
All right, fair
See,
enough.
trying's for retards and babies. Either be an asshole or don't be, motherfucker.
Oh, come on. Don't get...
No, I like it, though. Yeah, I can swim, though. I can definitely swim. No, I can. Can you swim?
Anyway. Yes, I know how to swim. I was just if you would have said no, I would have had a good punchline, but you never
Okay,
mind.
let's see. No,
What's
no,
the
I don't know how to
punchline?
swim.
Yeah.
You're typical.
The tits are cold?
No, this is your typical.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't lying when you said you had a good punchline.
That's a wonderful
Jesus.
punchline. Home run. Thank you, Marty.
Wow.
Marty.
Marty. We got some debate shit. Did you see some of the debates?
I want to see the dildo hit the dude in the face.
Oh, you want to see that?
The minister? I ain't see that yet.
Oh, this is hilarious. I think this is from last week, but sure.
New Zealand minister.
Look how confident his face is, Obi, that he won't get hit with a dildo.
Well, there's a lot of times when you're talking and you're like, there's no way a dildo's going to fly at my face anytime soon. And you go out there with, I dare you to lob a dildo confidence.
17,000 days in a row of not getting hit in the face with a dildo.
Yeah, here it is. Well, we tweet out all this shit, so make sure you fucking follow us on Twitter. Where is it? Okay.
Absolutely. We always take something away from every meeting we have.
Oh. Perfect line.
Literally, it was...
That's fake.
No, it's not. That was not only perfectly thrown, you could see the dildo come out and like...
How is this fake with the glasses?
Of course, he said it on a perfect line, like we always take away from something, and then a dick hits him in the face. He taking away a dick?
No, it's a... Wait. Did they... Hold on. Go slow. Pause it. I want to make sure that they...
What?
They didn't dub that over something that also was thrown. Yeah, no, that's a dildo. And
he's getting hit with a dildo.
Sure
Wow.
he is.
Definitely a dildo.
Perfect placement. You can see exactly what it is. Right in the mouth it hits him.
Almost like a sideways middle finger. Like somebody's been giving you the fucking...
I see this, and I say he just got $400 worth of treatment for free.
The Backpage magazine, that my question.
Absolutely. That's not easy to get for free.
Now, who's the woman who threw it in his face?
I don't know.
They caught her?
I don't know.
Caught her. They should fucking hire her. She's a wonderful girl.
The Yankees need her.
Oh, yes.
She can throw a strike.
And then she's yelling. Why don't you make your point now, lady?
Oh, that's her right there.
Let's go. Thank you. You have a uniform?
They're so polite everywhere
It's
else.
for raping our country because of the TPPA and selling away our rights and our freedom.
How is she? Oh, she'd get arrested. Okay.
Not for our country.
Right in our country. So she
That was a great hit, though.
Right across the teeth.
right in the fucking mouth.
Right in the mouth.
With a plastic white dick. She should have thrown a black one if she really wanted to teach him a lesson.
It would have killed him. Took his head off.
There's another angle.
I love how they circle the dildo. That's the best part.
Yeah.
You don't know where the flying dildo is in the photo.
Those two bitches know what it is.
Of course they do.
It's like, how'd they get out my top drawer?
You got another angle on this,
Yeah,
you said?
there's a video where there's like a wider angle from the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She's got a good arm.
She called him lovely.
And everyone's just polite. He continues, like,
Yeah.
you
Well,
know,
I'm
he's
just
not, he's not too bothered by the fact that a big dildo just hit him in the face. Wide angle. Oh.
Sovereignty.
For sovereignty.
And he's talking, he's like, well, you know, just been hit in the mouth with a dildo. I'm going to try to carry on, but it's hard. Just sound like I'm Australian.
Even she knows it's funny. Look at her face laughing when they pull her around.
She's happy.
Look how fun.
She's kind of amazed. She's like, holy fuck, that worked.
Yes, it worked out. She's like, I surrender. My work job here is done.
And he's walking away like, what are you going to do?
Like,
that's part of the job. You get hit with a dildo every once in a while.
Sure, once in a while.
You think he had to go home and explain what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got hit with a sex toy of some sort.
How was your day, honey?
Why does your face smell like rubber?
Not as good.
What's that?
You're hit in the mouth with a fake dick. What? Woman threw it at my face and hit me right in the mouth.
Well, at least no one saw.
No, the cameras were on. Talking into a microphone, she threw a fake dick and hit me right in the mouth. Right. Why didn't you bat it away? His wife starts thinking he's gay. So it must have, she stuck up behind you. No, it was head on, I was facing her. Well, then why didn't you bat it away? I was talking, I didn't see it. How could you not see it? I've seen the video. There was plenty of time to see it. You look like you turned your face into it. Why didn't you bat it away, hon? I didn't see it, I was talking. I don't know about that. There was no one between you and her. Could you not have seen it? It travelled at least 4 yards before it hit you. Your reflexes are better than that.
This is like an episode of Keeping Up Appearances.
Why, that thing hit you right in the mouth the way Jake the Muscle's fist hit his wife and once were warriors.
You see?
Yeah, she basically, someone yelled, cook the man some eggs, and you got hit in the mouth with a dildo.
You gotta watch it closer. His nose wiggles. The mushroom head hits his nose and his nose wiggles. You see the nose wiggling?
Yes. It's like the doorstop, the little spring doorstop behind the door.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yes.
Wah, wah, wah.
How could you not have seen that? The head hit you right in the nose and the ball scraped your lips on the way by. That was a double hit like a boomerang.
A boomerang?
How could you not have seen that coming? I find that hard to believe, hon.
All right, then.
How does this not happen in America? Would somebody get killed?
Oh, my God. You would be fucking pummeled if you tried this in America. She's laughing. She's happy. She's like, holy fuck, I hit him right in the nose.
If Lee Harvey Oswald had access to that thing, it would have been the greatest clip ever made.
Oh, the thrower practiced the dildo toss for 3 days.
Oh, did she?
Come on.
Yeah.
How do we know this?
I'm sure she told someone.
3 days, but how do you practice?
She practiced her whole life. That was her dildo.
Yeah. How do you get your roommate?
How'd she practice?
You get your roommate involved?
One lucky boyfriend.
Dr. X, how did she practice for 3 days?
Malcolm.
First of all, Jimmy, Ozzy Osbourne's not from Australia, man. Anyway, you know, she set it up. She had to have some poor bastard in the room. She goes, just sit still, act like you're talking. Boom, 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 until she got it just.
Well,
you don't go out there throwing a dildo on the first try.
She fucking threw a strike.
She threw a nice strike.
And his nose wiggles. That's my favorite part.
It was end over end.
And his wife doesn't believe him.
I mean, if you're throwing out the first pitch, you go out there and you practice. You're not going to go fuck up on your
you don't practice. You go out there like a man and just throw the fucking thing.
And then bounce it right to the fucking guy.
If it happens, it happens.
It definitely wasn't her first day touching a dick.
I want to see someone
in any form.
I want all public officials to have dildos thrown at their face.
Me too. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
The debates would be a lot more fun to watch.
Yeah.
Dildos flying from the audience.
I'd run for office.
Yeah.
If you don't agree with this shit, you just get to throw a dildo at his face.
For rape in that country, sovereignty.
So the highlight on the debate Saturday was Chris Christie gave Rubio a spanking.
He went in on him.
Holy fuck, I loved it.
I loved it too. You know what?
Because I've been saying this too. Rubio talks in sound bites over and over again, and the exact same sound bite. He starts everything with the exact same sound bite about Obama, and then he gives you a little extra, but not much. Yeah. And Christie finally said, fuck, this guy just talks in sound bites.
And Massachusetts voters ate it up.
And then Rubio talked in sound bites after that.
To answer it.
He was so fucking frazzled by what Christie did to him.
Beautiful. It was like fucking 8 Mile. It was like watching a rap battle.
It was an amazing moment, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't see it.
Christie went up a little. Christie had a good debate.
Jeb.
Kasich had a great debate.
Oh.
And who else?
Jeb got some shit off on Trump.
Jeb got a bump. Yeah, he went after Trump a little bit.
That,
we have that clip too, I think.
Yeah. Smell my head. He pointed to his head. Smell my head. Smells like my brother's.
Know that baby smell?
Carson's done. He's the next guy that has to drop out.
Oh, yeah. Well, he seemed like he was out when he went to Florida to get pants before he came to Massachusetts.
Yeah, he's done. Cruz, he didn't have a great debate either.
Oh, everybody on the East they're not really checking
he has a hateable face. It really is. It sounds weird. I read something with that. It's the way his dumb fucking mouth is. He's a hateable face.
And the haircut of a fucking 4th grader.
Yeah, he's truly
And he's not genuine. People see right through his shit, don't they?
I think he's genuinely crazy. I think he's just
He's power hungry.
It's something. Look at that face. Look at that third picture. Look at that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's a hateable fucking thin lip. He has a Jim Norton mouth. His face really sucks.
I want to punch him in his soft face so bad.
Yeah, it is a big, soft, cushy face.
Plus, you know what? When people campaigning, you get to see them. It's like, that's not really the real people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really. I always like I always like these candidates after the fact, like Bob Dole. I even like after he ran for president because he seemed like a cool dude.
He loosened up.
Yeah, he was funny
after the
as
process.
shit. I used to see him on talk shows like this dude is funny as hell and smart.
Yeah,
but during the campaign, I was like, I can't fuck with
this
old
old dude. Show the Rubio thing. It's pretty impressive.
Do you want the highlights or the whole clip?
What is this?
This is just a 1 minute highlight.
Oh, let him hit it. He's going to hit him here, I think.
No, I want to hear the Christie where he just hits him.
Yeah.
This was a great moment, and I think it helped Christie a little bit, too. He got a little bump out of this. A little bump.
I think Massachusetts also, they talk a lot more like Christie. They have the same, tone.
Well, he's not doing that great. I mean, he's way down.
I think they wasn't afraid of what he was saying. Like when he was in Iowa, it seemed like people was pulling back because he seemed too aggressive.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But up in Mass, it seemed like it fit right in.
And, right. I mean, Trump's got this. He's going to win tomorrow. That's obvious.
Well, we'll see.
And then what? They move on to South Carolina next? Yep. How is he in the polls in South Carolina, this Trump?
I think he's still in the lead down there.
He's leading down there, too? Okay. Play the Rubio with, here we go.
And let's dispel once and for all with this fiction that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Barack Obama is undertaking a systematic effort to change this country, to make America more like the rest of the world. But I would add this, let's dispel with this fiction that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. He is trying to change this country. He wants America to become more like the rest of the world. Here's the bottom line. This notion that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing is...
Third time during the debate.
What a wooden twat this guy is.
But this is great because you got to watch Christie. He finally had it. So the third time he says the exact same soundbite about Obama. Good.
That Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing is just not
true.
There it is. He knows exactly what he's doing.
The memorized 25 seconds.
See, this is after the fact.
That's the reason why this campaign is so important.
Marco, the thing is this. When you're president of the United States, when you're a governor of a state, the memorized 30-second speech where you talk about how great America is at the end of it doesn't solve one problem for one person. They expect you to plow the snow. They expect you to get the schools open. And when the worst natural disaster in your state's history hits you, they expect you to rebuild their state, which is what I've done. None of that stuff happens on the floor of the United States Senate. It's a fine job. I'm glad you ran for it. But it does not prepare you for president of the United States.
Killed him.
I love
it.
Good.
He killed him. But that's not the first, when he brought it up the first time, which is way better. And then later on, Rubio did it again after Christie called him out on it and said that.
He fucking stinks, Marco
That is
Rubio.
unbelievable. That's the worst debate ever then.
Right. Christie calls him out for talking in sound bites, and then he did it after Christie called him out. Do we have the first clip?
And by the way, that's why people like Trump, it's not what he's saying.
Because it's real.
Even though he keeps repeating Make America Great, and he's doing the same thing, this is what makes these guys so hateable.
He's calmed down his act a little bit, too, with Trump, I noticed.
Thought
a little
the
bit.
tape had repeated by mistake. I thought Paul fucked up and played it again.
They put it together the 3 times that he did it.
In one debate.
One debate. What a fucking...
In the same tone.
What a boring, insincere cunt Rubio is.
Oh, I could never.
Oh, the worst.
And you know what? He was gaining, too. He was gaining in the polls. He was moving. And then this Christie thing's really going to hurt him.
It ended him.
Some
How
say
can you vote for this guy after that?
But then people are like, he had one bad moment in the debate.
That's 3 bad moments.
Yeah, that's way worse than a bad moment.
Way worse. Oh my God, this dude.
You're being called out how you do your campaigning. Is this a different clip, Paul?
That's embarrassing.
Hey. Paul's finding the original.
That is embarrassing.
Dude, that's
like he got Tourette's or some shit.
No, it's just insincerity and not realizing you did it and being desperate, not in the moment.
This is better.
So this is him doing it again after Christie just called him out.
This is again?
Yeah.
Well, he's
the clip we played the first.
Himself.
It's like repeating a joke on stage.
The clip we played was the first.
And not taking, what I'm saying, being like this. No, I didn't.
All right, so I guess later in the debate it came up again. All right, I'm a little confused here. Push this.
Fine job. I'm glad you ran for it, but it does not prepare you for president of the United States.
Chris, your state got hit by a massive snowstorm 2 weeks ago. You didn't even want to go back. They had to shame you into going back. And then you stayed there for 36 hours, and then he left and came back to campaign.
Oh, they booed him.
Here's the bottom line. This notion that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing is just not true.
There it is.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
The memorized 25 seconds.
Oh, my God, he did it right there.
Wait. The campaign is so important. Because I think this notion, I think this is an important point. Understand what we're going through here. We are not facing a president that doesn't know what he's doing. He knows what he is doing. That's why he's done the things he's done. That's why we have a
He's
president that
bombing.
Oh,
and
so
the
bad.
stimulus, all this damage he's done to America is deliberate. This is a president that's trying to redefine this country.
He's a cunt. By the way, can you pause this? What a hateable cunt this guy is. He's the guy who tried to be funny with the bottle of water.
Right.
And in that moment, like, I brought my own water. That's who that fucking jerk off is.
Yeah.
What a hateable cunt this Rubio is.
He doesn't know who he is.
No.
Does it continue from there, Paul?
Hey.
Isn't that amazing, though? After he
amazing.
called him out, he did it again.
That is a problem in your brain.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Push play.
A referendum on our identity as a nation, as a people. Our future is at stake. This election is not about the past. It is about what kind of country this is going to be in the 21st century. And if we elect someone like Barack Obama, a Hillary Clinton, a Bernie Sanders, or anyone like that, our children are going to be the first Americans to inherit a diminished country that will not happen.
Governor Christie, Chris, why don't you make
know what the shame is?
get into this.
You know what the shame is, Marco? The shame is that you would actually criticize somebody for showing up to work, plowing the streets, getting the trains run back on time, when you've never been responsible for
Chris,
that
you
in your
didn't wanna
entire
go
life.
back.
Okay.
He didn't want to go back.
And the fact is, I went back, it got done, and here's
You didn't
something.
want to go back,
I went back. Oh, so wait a second. Is that one of the skills you get as a United States Senator? ESP also?
Chris, everybody,
I don't
you
think
said
it
you
is.
weren't going to go back.
The fact is, Marco,
he told everyone he wasn't going to go back, and they had to shame him into going back.
Marco, because
and then when he decided to go back, he criticized the young lady, saying, "What am I supposed to do? Go back with a mop?
By the way,
clean up the flooding?"
it gets very unruly when he gets off his talking.
Thank you, Governor. I will.
Yeah, he got
fucking spanked.
But of course, Christie didn't want to go back. He was in the middle of campaigning when that blizzard hit last week.
It's like,
or
listen.
a week and a half ago, whatever. Of course, he didn't want to go back, but he had, we laughed about it on this show, like, oh my God, in the middle of campaigning, he's got to go back to Jersey because he got hit with a storm.
And he barked on that little girl when she was like, "Why aren't you not helping out?" Or something?
Yeah.
But listen, he spanked Rubio
hard,
sunned him, made him his son.
And then the other moment was Trump, and Trump was getting booed, and Jeb Bush did okay against Trump here in this clip.
About people's property taken away.
He did okay.
What do you call it?
I'm going to push play on this one there, Paul.
What Donald Trump did was use eminent domain to try to take the property of an elderly woman on the Strip in Atlantic City. That is not public purpose. That is downright wrong. And here's the problem with that. The problem was it was to tear down. It was to tear down.
He wants to be a tough guy. He wants to be a tough guy tonight.
It was to tear down
I didn't take the property.
And the net result was you tried.
I didn't take the property. The woman ultimately didn't want to do that.
That is not true. And the simple fact is, to turn this into a limousine parking lot for his casinos is not a public use. And in Florida, based on what we did, we made that impossible. It is part of our Constitution. That's the better approach. That is the conservative approach.
Mr. Trump, take 30 seconds. Let me just, he wants to be a tough guy. A lot of times, you'll have, and it doesn't work very well with
How tough is it to take property from an elderly woman?
Let me talk. Quiet.
How tough is it?
A lot of times.
They booed Trump right there.
Oh, he explains why, though.
That's all of his donors and special interests out there. So, that's what it is. And by the way, let me just tell you, we needed tickets. You can't get them. You know who has the tickets I'm talking about to the television audience? Donors, special interests, the people that are putting up the money.
Yeah.
So it is. The RNC told us we have all donors in the audience, and the reason they're not loving me.
Good for him. Good for Trump.
Yeah. Wow.
Good for Trump, if it's true.
That's
if it's true.
He's saying it's true.
He's calling shit out.
He's calling it out. Keep going.
Excuse me. The reason they're not loving me is I don't want their money. I'm going to do the right thing for the American public. I don't want their money. I don't need their money. And I'm the only one up here that can say that. Eminent domain, the Keystone Pipeline, do you consider that a private job?
I consider it a public use.
No, let me ask you, Jeb. Do you consider the Keystone Pipeline private? Is it public or private?
It's a public use.
Oh, really? A public use? No, it's a private job.
It's a public use.
It's a private job.
Established by the courts, federal, state
You
courts.
wouldn't have the Keystone Pipeline that you want so badly without eminent domain.
All right, gentlemen,
you wouldn't have massive, excuse me, Josh, you wouldn't have massive factories without eminent domain.
Gentlemen, we do have to move forward.
Wow. Well, he came back on that, though.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, I was a bit more impressed with Trump during this debate.
He acted like he hit some stuff right there. I like it.
Was there any other clips from that? Ben Carson's debate jokes?
What he got?
He's done.
Two Jews walking to a bar, that type of shit.
He's the next to drop, I think.
Aren't you happy I didn't say banana? What did he say?
I think he's the next to drop. Although there's some people still in it that didn't make the cut for the main debate, right? Fiorini's still in there, whatever.
Fiorina, but she pretty much stayed exactly where she's been in the polls for the last couple of weeks.
I think she's still ahead of Christie in New Hampshire.
Like she stays right in the mid.
Even though she wasn't part of that debate. Let's hear Ben Carson.
Oh, no.
Ben Carson, please come out on the stage. He's standing there as well. Dr. Carson.
Well, when I wasn't introduced number 2 as was the plan, I thought maybe he thought I already had dropped out. Since I was mentioned...
Dr. Carson, please.
This is great. You guys, I want you to all mention me when you say something. I was hoping to get a chance to talk about North Korea. I was the only one who didn't get to do that, and I got some stuff to say about it, let me tell you. I want to say something about this because I'm not here just to add beauty to the stage. The fact of the matter is, none of us up here is a military expert. And we sometimes act like we are, but we're not. 100% certainty, I will predict the winner. It will be either Denver or Carolina.
He was the only one that didn't pick a team when they were asked that at the end. To keep it light and fun for everybody.
Yeah.
We got him the Super Bowl.
I guess all that job, he needs to be met. That's as crazy as he gets. Nice, even hands to open that baby head. Nice, calm, easy hands to fucking work on that baby brain.
Nice and calm.
You don't want a hyper fucking high-strung, hilarious guy.
No.
Who's operating on my baby's brain? That funny character over there.
Carrot Top.
No. Yeah, that guy. The zany guy over there with charisma.
Cool Bubba Ice is doing it.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
No, it's who's operating on my baby's skull. You see that horrible boar with the perfect even hands? Him. Okay.
Perfect.
I'll take him.
Yes. Oh, fucking, he looked like a church deacon.
The Ted Cruz clip, too.
What happened to
the heroin clip? The heroin.
With Ted Cruz?
Oh, my God. Could you play that one? And then we can move on from this. I'll just play it. There's a heroin epidemic in this country, and most of the politicians aren't really talking about it.
Okay.
They brought it up on
Josh, as you noted,
Saturday.
this is a problem that, for me, I understand firsthand. My older sister, Miriam, who was my half-sister,
blown up.
struggled her whole life with drug and alcohol addiction.
She said, don't mention
my
that.
My father and her mom divorced when...
You notice he had to say half-sister?
Yes.
You notice that?
Yes. Animal.
I got a half-sister, technically, but she's my sister.
It's like you can share her private shit with us, but she's not family.
But look, man, don't worry about me and heroin, because that was the other side that gave her that fucking heroin. That's why he said half-sister. This guy's a scumbag.
Because the gene pool.
Or is it that he's in this thing? You get so worried about saying something that they're going to think is a liar and inconsistent. Like, Cruz claims sister, but only half-sister. Wow. Like, maybe afraid if he didn't say it like that, they call him out like he was trying to make something.
That's a good fucking point, Jim. God damn
Jimmy and his damn logic.
I don't know.
I don't like that logic.
I don't like Ted Cruz, but I mean, maybe that's why he was...
I like the thought that he's like, hey, don't worry about me. We know she got the heroin from that parent that I don't...
And where was this half-sister from? Canada? America?
Yeah, I don't know, but...
He ain't mentioned that. Is she more American than you, motherfucker?
This is a bad story, though. Continue with the heroin story from Ted Cruz.
She was a little girl, and she was angry her whole life. And she ended up marrying a man who'd been in and out of jail.
Why is he blowing her spot up?
Wait, I don't know.
He's an asshole.
No, there might be a reason. I think you're saying he understands heroin addiction.
Is she along on the trail, the campaign trail with the family?
Or is she dead? I don't know. She might be dead.
Wow.
Or maybe she's talked about it. Who knows?
Wow.
Okay.
Became a single mom. And she herself went to jail several times, and she ended up spending some time in a crack house. I still remember my father and me driving up to get Miriam out of that crack house to try to convince her she needed to be a mom to my nephew Joey. She wasn't willing to listen. She was not willing to change the path she was on. She was angry. I had just gotten my first job. Coming out of law school, I took a $20,000 loan on a credit card to put my nephew Joey in Valley Forge Military Academy. He was in 6th grade at the time, to pay his way through that. And about 5-6 years ago, Miriam died of an overdose.
That's why he can talk about it.
The coroner ruled it accidental. We don't know. She went to sleep one night, had taken too many pills, and Joey walked in and found her dead. This is an absolute epidemic. We need leadership to solve it. Solving it has to occur at the state and local level with programs like AA and counseling and churches and charities. But it also has to occur securing the borders because you've got Mexican cartels that are smuggling vast amounts of...
Beep. I think at that point, if he wants to talk for 20 minutes, who's on the button?
Yeah, I don't think
your time's up.
He's probably just saying that like he's giving that qualification like, look, I know what this is like. I'm not just talking out of my ass. I've been through it with a family. That's fine.
But what about the son, too, his nephew? Is he okay with you talking about his mother on TV at a campaign and she's a drug dealer?
I think when you're on that level, everything in your life is pretty much public knowledge anyway. Like, I'm sure that's not a secret.
I wasn't calling him out on this. I was more calling, I'm just showing how, wow, this was a brutal moment in the whole debate. Him talking about his half-sister. The half-sister thing I did have a problem with, but then Jimmy hit some logic.
But I don't even know if that's...
It's one thing sharing your own life stories and your fucking journey, but it's like blowing up your dead sister's spot like that and your nephew's still walking around and he's...
Yeah.
How you know if everybody in his life know that his mother was a crackhead and was in crack houses and...
True. Let's finish it. It's quick here. 20 seconds left.
Solving it has to occur at the state and local level with programs like AA and counseling and churches and charities, but it also has to occur securing the borders because you've got Mexican cartels that are smuggling vast amounts of heroin into this country. We know how to secure the borders. What is missing is the political will to do it. And as president, I will secure the border. We will end this deluge of drugs that is flowing over our southern border and that is killing Americans across this country.
The drugs are being made right in America. With the legal drugs are a major fucking problem.
His nephew, man, probably told 4 people in his life about his mother.
Right.
It's close to his heart. Now everybody in his life knows.
You got a problem with that, huh?
No, nobody doesn't know now in his life that his mother was a crackhead.
I didn't know. I fucking didn't know.
I didn't know. Now we know.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
That's a lot to do to your nephew. That's a lot to do to your nephew to get into a fucking office.
We ain't solving the drug problem in this country. I have a solution.
What is that, Jimmy?
Everybody just be nice.
Yeah. I'm taking drugs off the street one at a time.
Yeah, with a smile. Yeah. I walk up to a drug dealer, I give him a smile. And he goes, I shouldn't do this.
He's a drug dealer with a heart of gold.
Yeah.
He changed.
I'm like, why don't you go out there and work at Abercrombie and Fitch or something?
Something.
Get rid of that car. What was Colin Quinn handcuffing Hoda and Kathy Lee?
I like that.
They were doing
Cop show charade.
Cop show charade.
Hoda lives in my neighborhood. I see Hoda in the streets over there by my house all the time.
In the streets? What's she doing in the streets?
She lives right out on the 3rd Avenue near me.
She homeless?
No.
Why is she in the streets?
She be sitting at the the outdoor cafes out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hoda can get it. I'll give her a little taste. That's why he handcuffing her. Colin know you got a fantasy about Hoda and Kathy Lee.
Is she street famous?
Yeah, she's street famous. People yelling at shit at her.
No.
So you mean like in the hood?
I only saw it twice. When you live in New York, you see a lot of celebrities. There's only 2 celebrities I saw that were street famous.
Like people yelling out at them.
They're so famous, they actually walk in the street because they don't want to be bothered. I saw Keanu Reeves do it.
Oh, that's why I'm on a 6 train.
And I saw Alec Baldwin do it. They literally will walk in the street so people don't fucking bother them. I've only seen it twice.
I heard some Alec Baldwin stories.
From
I ain't gonna say where I heard it from.
All right.
What'd you hear?
All right.
But it turns out he's an ass.
Oh, really?
A big one. I'm
not that surprised.
I'm gonna get Trey in here to come on the show because he'll come and talk about it.
What was the big problem? Anything
They had a couple things. I don't want to, but it was a couple things.
Oh no!
Oh, give us a hint.
And I was like, word? I would never thought he was like that. He's like, yo.
What? No.
Just a a-hole.
Language.
Oh man, I need to know more. Might have to take a little break here. But he's street famous where he walks he walks with the cars. With the cars.
It's just obnoxious. Because people in the cars don't know who you are. They just see an asshole walking in the street.
Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, he's near the curb, but he's walking in the street and not on the sidewalk.
Oh.
Then again, there's a million pictures of him walking on a sidewalk. So what the fuck am I talking about? Maybe he's just having a bad day when I saw him.
Yeah, he's got that hot daughter, boy.
Cruz's sister died of prescription drugs, not street heroin.
Drug's a drug.
I think so, too.
I mean,
I don't worry about the illegal drugs. There's a lot of legal drugs causing major issues in this country.
Yeah, just because you got an incorporated don't mean you're not a drug dealer selling fucking dirty drugs.
Right. Where else? What else?
Maybe she couldn't take a shit either because it was
constipated. She needed that commercial from the Super Bowl.
That's why she was in a bad mood since a young girl. She couldn't take a shit all that time. Ted Cruz.
You want to see the Colin Quinn thing?
Oh, yeah.
Handcuffs Hoda.
Yes.
And Kathy Lee for a game of cop show charades on the Today Show. This is our pal, Colin Quinn.
Star of Cop Show, Colin Quinn. As you can see, he's going to get
The
us.
fact they got stupid Colin to wear a policeman's hat.
They're all wearing their
I know, but that's their show. For him to actually have to put that hat.
Like, okay.
He probably didn't want to do that. I don't know. It's like, oh, it'll be fun.
This is Star.
Oh, he couldn't be happy with this.
This is the age of the women he should be dating.
I know, I'm happy.
Yeah, let's see this.
Handcuffed, yeah. The only way he's going to give us the key is if Kathy and I can act out. Wait, is this the right? Oh, no.
Oh, no, he's behaving.
No, that's it. No, you got to do that one. It's better. You have to do the way he did. How am I going to do my... Exactly.
He did opposite arms.
Funny things.
Here we go.
No, you're going to be sorry. All right, so here's what's going to happen. Colin has got, in that hat, there are 5 cop shows.
Oh.
Okay, we are going to guess them, and we're going to act it out together. We're going to play charades with
Would
you.
you do this, Jimmy?
Okay.
I'm not using the
Yep.
You do whatever you want.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, ready? Okay, watch. Okay. Okay.
Pull.
Ow. Careful.
Pull. Whoa.
The Wire.
Okay, okay. You can't talk. Oh, okay. Well, how do you say rhymes with?
Go to the next.
You point to your cunt. Pinky. Binky. Stinky, yes. Oh, it's Dragnet.
What was it?
Here it is, Dragnet. That was horrible.
They should have showed a
we got it.
fucking...
Okay. Wait, no. This is not working.
Hawaii 5-0.
They were dancing.
Ow.
Oh, Colin's good.
Sorry, you've got too much stuff there. I'm sorry. Okay, go.
NYPD Blue.
Hat. No.
The badge.
More.
Badge.
The shield, dummy.
The iron badge. The badge.
The
on
iron
chest.
badge.
The breast badge. The badge.
The breast.
shield,
By the way, can you pause? The best part of Colin's stupid hat and suit is he looks like the fucking guy who was in The Elephant Man, who was the guy who was really mean to John Merrick. My treasure. The guy who didn't want anybody fucking with John Merrick, all unshaven. Please find him.
I'm trying to see
The
his
original
face.
guy. That's who Colin looks like in that stupid hat.
No, what's worse than charades on TV?
On the radio.
Charades on the radio. That's right.
You gotta find video.
That's right, everybody.
You right.
Which one is Jimmy talking about?
Oh, he was the original trainer, like the real mean guy who had him in a cage. Really hilarious.
Yeah.
In the cage.
I'm not an animal!
I don't know about that.
He's an animal.
I don't know if we're going to find it at this very moment in time.
Hoda and them.
Mm-hmm. Hoda seems like a good time.
Yeah, she's a
Her
fun
and
chick.
Kathy Lee.
Yeah.
Think Kathy Lee Gifford's getting back out there?
She has to now. I mean,
He's back out there?
Frank's gone. God bless Frank, too. He's a good dude.
You knew him?
I met him on, I think, Today's Show, actually.
Did he have some of that concussion shit going on?
No, not from I can tell.
Yeah.
But he got laid back in the day, man.
Back in the day, he got laid.
He got laid now, too. But I'm saying when he was out there as a young football player.
He was doing all right.
He was smashing
a mere
everything.
few years ago in the hotel room.
Oh, yeah.
The butt sex story, right?
Yeah, he couldn't let it, he couldn't let it go.
No.
But when you go from fucking everybody to, but you gonna go fucking one woman? No, you fucking about a handful. You fucking a handful of women. That's you settling down. Just a handful.
Just give me a few extras.
He smashed.
What do you say?
Yeah. He was
Just a handful?
Yeah, he smashed. From college, he was smashing them.
All right.
Even though it's a different hat, there's Colin on
Oh,
Kathy
here
Lee
it
and
is.
Hoda.
You've had plenty of time to cure him. And now
It's Colin, Jesus.
do you understand me? Now, Mr. Reeves. That's the deal.
That's a really good one.
This man has suffered a severe fall. If you take my meaning. Now, he's my patient now. Pull the other one, why don't you?
Mr. Bight, I'm sorry, but all you do is profit from another man's misery.
I said that to the bosses down the hall.
You think you're better than me, lad? You wanted the fake.
to show to those doctor chums of yours to make a name for yourself. You, my friend. I gave you the freak.
You just had bad breath.
In the name of...
There's no guy who... The guy who runs the Elephant Man display in the 1850s does not have good breath.
No, he's not
keeping it nice and fresh for
no,
everybody.
There's no way the guy who is John Merrick's keeper has minty breath when he's talking to you after a night of bourboning and vomiting and looking for his freak. When your one big-headed man is gone, your breath is sour and angry, and you've been babbling for hours. Oh, is he unhappy? You can see Anthony Hopkins pulls back from this man's breath.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like fresh breath. Anyway, so Colin was doing charades on...
That's so funny.
Yeah, he was having fun.
The Iron Badge. What a dope.
He's having a good time. Colin
having a good time.
What a fun time out there.
Is that it? I think that's it. Mike Francesa has a huge penis.
Oh.
According to Jay Glazer.
I think I heard word of that.
Sports. Why is that so funny?
Francesa's God's big.
I chose not to watch that video or whatever it was or whatever. Okay.
Excellent.
We did the debate thing.
Yes, we did.
We did the Super Bowl thing.
Super Bowl.
We did just about everything. Oh, the video showing the laptop being given to the suspect in last week's airplane bombing.
What?
The hole in the plane?
Yeah. He blew himself up and sucked out the plane? Perfect.
I saw that video a few more times over the weekend. I don't understand why everyone was so fucking calm. There's a hole in the fucking plane?
Oh, they got the video on the...
They're still obviously flying. They're landing the damn thing. There's a hole, and everyone moved to the back of the plane or way in the front, left the whole middle open.
Right.
And there's a whole bunch of people on their cell phones. Everyone's so calm.
But once the plane's not going down...
There's a hole in it, though. In your mind, you got to be thinking, well, is this going to cause more problems? You're not...
Remember that plane that had the top ripped off?
Yes, that was Hawaii.
Aloha Air.
That was Hawaii, right?
Now that shit would scare the fuck out of me. But a hole, I think we can
this
still
one
maintain.
Scare you? Like,
if you slow down and drop your altitude, then you'll be fine.
It'd be scary, but yeah.
But you'd still be scared. Like, what the fuck? I guess we're gonna be okay, but it's nerve wracking.
Yeah, it's still nerve wracking. Yeah.
But the people are just filming it all calm.
You see the flight attendant still passing out sodas.
Exactly. As she walks by the hole, all the sodas get sucked out. She makes 8 trips, and finally realizes you have to wait till we land. I would like a cup of coffee, please. I'm sorry, a man just yelled Allahu Akbar and blew himself up. Yes, but that doesn't mean that I'm not in the mood for a cup of coffee. Why do I have to suffer? Because all of a sudden he had a moment of terrorism and attempted murder.
It says right on your website, snacks.
Yeah, where are my snacks?
In a movie.
You know, I'm paying for this flight. I was eating some peanuts and they were sucked out when the man yelled Allahu Akbar and blew himself up. The hole in the plane sucked out my peanuts.
So I would like my ginger ale.
I would like my snacks.
Right.
Nobody's taking claim for this, too. Nobody's taking credit.
Would you?
No.
No, I mean, you don't take credit for the ones that go bad.
But if you in that group, you go like this. Was that Phil, nigga? That was Phil.
Who tweeted? Was it you, Jimmy? Like how you must have felt like a silly goose with the plane flying as you're falling
away like this.
And you're like, what the fuck, really?
Yeah, you're on fire in your seat and no one else is coming. It's like trying to walk off the job going, come on, guys, we quit. Yeah. And then you're alone in the parking lot.
Yes. Jerry Maguire.
Maybe they were in shock. Maybe there's a little shock that... I can't believe how calm they are. Oh, the other fucking thing. It happened only a mile from here, 2 miles from here. The crane.
Oh, I heard the swim.
And
I saw that when I was out of town.
fucking bastard. He's in his car.
Oh, that's how he died? He was in his car when he died?
That was the only death.
I thought he was walking around.
He was in his car.
Wow.
They just had the funeral already.
Yeah, they had the other day.
Yep.
38?
Yep, the irony of being in a hearse.
39.
Wow.
But he was...
pack off.
Is this the footage of his falling?
No, you did the crane. Listen.
No.
No, it's yeah.
Why is the Egyptian music playing?
Almost even with us.
From within the apartment.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Oh, that's just falling.
Really quick.
Whoa!
That fucking thing looks like it's gonna
Shit!
Holy
oh
shit.
My God!
It's fucking falling.
Whoa.
It's falling.
The whole fucking thing falling.
Oh, it broke.
Oh, they're all...
Holy shit.
You heard the boom?
Holy shit, the
fucking thing crashed.
I love that there's these New York guys. That's exactly it. The fucking thing fell out.
Glenn
Holy shit, that thing fell like that time I hit Teresa the way her teeth fell out. That fucking thing fell out like Teresa's teeth when I hit him. That fucking Teresa was talking to a moolie and I hit her in the teeth. The fucking fell out like that crane. Holy fucking shit.
But they're also panicking a little bit because they're overacting. They know they have a viral video.
Yeah.
And I think it's in their heads a little bit.
Yeah, it is. But they got also scared.
Shit.
That was a big fucking crane. That was you heard that boom?
Yeah. This isn't better than the fish video though from the Boston guys with that fucking fish.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, they're watching the show and they just kept raving about Abe Vigoda.
You haven't seen the fish video ever? This is my favorite video of last year.
The frozen fish? No. Oh, no.
Just a little bit. We've done it.
Jay says it's a fucking big sea turtle. Oh, look, baby wheel. It's a baby fucking wheel, man.
A wheel?
Holy shit. We are witnessing a baby fucking wheel right here, dude. Holy shit. That thing is big, Jay. What is that thing? It looks hurt. I don't know. That thing looks hurt, Jay. Jay, that thing is hurt, bro. Holy shit, look at this fucking thing. Oh my god, what the fuck is that, bro?
The Bobby
Jay,
Kelly?
what the fuck is that? Oh man, pull back up, Jay. Come on.
Bob Kelly going for a swim.
Come on, bro, pull back up, bro. We're seeing some shit we ain't never seen before, kid. My god, that thing looks dead, man.
Dead, man.
We gotta call the aquarium or something, dude. Oh man, look at this fucking thing. Holy shit. What the fuck is that? Oh man, Jay, it's dead, bro, or something. Oh my god, Jay. Pull right up next to that shit, Jay. Oh man, look at this fucking thing.
This could be a sex tape if you didn't know what was going on.
Look at that, Jay. Holy shit. What the fuck is that, kid? You want to try to pull it in?
Sex tape.
Let's
They went
hook
from
it.
saving it to let's pull it in.
Pull it in and kill
Oh
it.
man, that thing's just dead.
Let's look up a
It's not
penis.
dead. You see the fucking
What the
fin
hell is
moving.
it?
Yeah.
It looks like a fucking baby wheel.
They playing Biggie?
Yeah.
Playing Biggie on the boat?
Yeah.
We in the boat, nigga!
What was it? We learned, and I already forgot.
It was dead, right?
No. That's how those fucking things move, Jay.
They move like they...
Like, yeah, they get all, I forgot. It had something to do with barnacles on their bodies, and I don't remember.
Oh, it had barnacles
And
all over
it's-
their body?
It's in the middle of summer when it's hot, and they go up to the surface.
Oh, they get some
I
heat from the
forgot.
sun?
Fuck.
The warm-up?
Someone taught
What
us.
kind of animal was it?
It was a sundial, I want to say. Was that it?
Wow.
A sunfish, sundial, what is it?
Sunfish. And it
okay.
turns sideways to try to catch some of the rays from the sun?
I forgot. It had something to do with, like, it's very normal that they do this. The reason, I don't know anymore.
Wow.
I had the knowledge for like 2 days, and it just went
right out.
Because I knew I'd never have to fucking
use it again
until today, but whatever. All right, we did it.
That guy's voice was great.
We did it. Yeah. We did it. Day after the Super Bowl, we did it. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Got a
Thank
victory.
you, Sherrod.
It was all defense. We played defense today. That's what won the game for us.
Yes. A couple sacks. Right.
Couple interceptions.
We didn't have to wear our gold shoes with the MVP on it.
No need for that.
No Superman fucking emblems here.
Unless you dancing.
We wear S's for shitty.
You shouldn't be a grown man in gold shoes anyway, unless you fucking dancing in a band with your four brothers.
Yeah. Well, Jimmy killed it. Fucking Sherrod killed it. Doing the Tracy Morgan thing. Doing the Race Wars Wednesday with Kurt at 7 o'clock on this channel.
Indeed.
I think that's it. Anything else, Sherrod?
That's it. Atlantic City Friday and Cherokee Casino in North Carolina.
Cherokee people.
Saturday night.
Nice.
And that's yeah.
I'll be in Chicago Thursday for my Valentine's Day weekend.
Jim.
Lots of laughs and lots of hugs.
Oh, Jimmy.
Thursday in the Vic Theater, I kick off my tour. I was smiling just thinking about all these Valentines I'm going to help. And then Royal Oak Music Theater in Michigan on Friday night, my first time there. And my first time ever in Milwaukee, Turner Hall. It's like I say, take her to Turner Hall and then turn her over on her stomach and fuck her ass until it looks like a Bing cherry. Red and bleeding.
It's a hell of a Valentine's
season, I guess.
Well, exactly. That's what Valentine's is all about.
That's excellent. You flying into O'Hare on Thursday?
Yes. I couldn't think of a way to address such a ridiculous question. I didn't have any Midway references.
Maybe you was going to leave it on Wednesday. I don't know.
We're flying in Thursday.
You might as well ask him if he's breathing.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I didn't know if he was leaving Wednesday or Thursday.
It was a day thing. Not an airport.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was an airport thing.
So, Jim, you going to rent a car or get picked up? Well, it's funny you should ask. We got another 10 minutes. Interesting story about our credit card woes. But, yeah, I will be flying into O'Hare on Thursday. I'm flying in early, though, just in case of weather.
That's what I'm thinking, because I got stuck Friday night trying to fly out there to Indiana, and 3 planes later, money, we got there at showtime.
Yeah, it's a motherfucker.
It's brutal.
What?
And it's supposed to snow, right? It's snowing this week?
Is it? Not there.
Later this week. No, here. That's what
a huge storm just missed us. Cool. It's just offshore. They said we would have got fucking pummeled.
I did see that. That's right.
Supposedly like Cape Cod, maybe a little bit of Long Island, and
they caught some.
Yeah, but they said if it was a little more west, we would have got pummeled again.
Thank the Lord.
The whole East Coast.
Eric says it's snowing right now.
Outside?
Really? Yeah. No, inside.
No, where else would it be snowing?
I'm saying outside here in New York, I'm saying.
No. Honolulu.
Cape Cod and everywhere.
Huge story.
You guys really lock on the wrong things, what I'm saying.
Yes, snowing in Honolulu. It's the first time ever, and it's big news. Old Mr. Honolulu is like, I don't have any. You remember that?
Honolulu.
Yes, it was the tiki thing that
That's
fell.
from the Brady Bunch. Yeah, Mr. Honolulu. How do you fucking remember that dumb name?
Because when you have a void in your life, which is known as human contact, you wind up remembering silly things.
That's a good answer.
What was the manager's name? Manager's name on Partridge Family.
Oh, Mr. Kincaid.
Ruben
Kincaid.
That one. That's easy.
I just want to make sure.
Give him a tough one. He's good with the tough ones. No real accumulation with this. Whatever. Why are we doing a weather report? Whatever. Fuck.
Oh, the oldest daughter name on One Day at a Time.
Oh, I fucked my daddy, Mackenzie Phillips.
That's right.
Good girl.
She's a great girl.
Oh, up on your feet.
The father.
What a good egg. I don't remember her name in the show, though. I know Miss Romano. That's all I remember. How Snyder wanted to fuck her bad.
Me too. I think I started pulling my dick to One Day at a Time.
Oh, Julie, that's right.
That was up there.
Was it Julie?
Julie,
and
I was actually looking that one up.
The young sister. Julie. You could tell she was on that stuff back then.
You think?
She was on that stuff.
She looked like she was 45. She was 18, I think.
Yeah.
She was on that stuff. By stuff, you mean dad jizz.
When she was really young, she was really...
Nothing.
I think it was just shocking.
Well, hey, look, she fucked her father. What do you want me to tell you?
Yes, she did.
Well, he fucked her. It's more him fucking her.
Whatever it is, I applaud them both. I mean, I don't like this.
It rolls out so naturally.
Wow, All right.
I'm going to go pee.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
See you tomorrow, guys.